select a window, Discord window, and everything should be working. Yes, it's working. Wow, the screen is big. Don't worry, everything should be fine. It's very small, so I can't really like adjust it properly. I will adjust it later on on the stream. Okay, everything is here. Kind of. Yes. It's perfect.
Not a VTuber if it's not scuffed.
Yes. Scuffed? What scuffed?
Scuffed who?
I don't
Scuffed
see any
where?
scuffed. Yes. Yes, yes.
Surely there's no stuff.
And going to drop you in the phone. Boop. Yeah, finally. Got you in.
Good.
This way is actually better than Vought Ninjas because Vought Ninjas have like blurry issues, so this one is actually way better.
Okay.
And can make it bigger. Hold on a little bit. And begin. Alright, good. Alright, let me restart a little bit of my opening, I guess. And also hi there, Haley. Hello, and good anytime zone, wherever you are, whenever you are. My name is Kirivaku, and I'm your host and your voice here to entertain you, and may or may not have no idea what the heck I'm doing, as I already displayed. And obviously, the person right next to me. Yeah, you can introduce yourself.
Okay. Hello everyone. My name is Bianchi Kuro and I am a mafia boss VTuber from Malaysia. Hello. Nice to meet you guys.
Okay, let me state it for this particular purpose of the podcast is actually quite general. It's just a more or less like an interview thingy, because I am making a comic, and the comic is going to feature a VTuber here and there, time to time. So I'm going to select a few ones that I feel like, you know what, I like your vibe. I'm going to like do interviews, learn a little bit about you, do some you know, like it's basically based on my impressions, and then I will draw like the comic accordingly.
Okay. It's my honor to be selected.
Yes, but they do come to like some like issues when I totally like think about it. Is because like here's the thing, like essentially the comic, I'm in there. So I have a chat with my friends like about the comic thingy, and he told me like, isn't that self-insert? It's like, if you don't know what self-insert is, it's basically like you put yourself into situations on purpose. Not like into situations, more like, you know, like you see a you kind of like see like some comic media, you be like, I wish I was in there, and then like you just self-insert your like wrote an entire fan-made story and then like wrote yourself into the story.
I mean, that's how you would do to like expand the imaginations. Like you gotta have the experience, I guess.
Yeah, like for me, my comic function like that, but originally it's more like, you know, like the intention is just to like, you know, have fun, draw something for fun, like comic and funny gag, and you know, like be like, I got this like funny story inside my head, I want to make it real, and then I just draw it out, and alongside I put myself in there as the punching bag.
True. I mean, if you don't enjoy drawing it, then it won't be fun. If it's not fun, then enjoy it. So yeah, it works like that.
Yeah, and my friend did like mention like this thing sounds like self-insert, and then I told him like all this thing, and then he rephrased it, say like, because here's the thing, my story is basically I am the void itself. Reason I can't do this is because like go to like other VTuber dimensions is like I am the gap between all dimensions. I can literally travel anywhere I want.
The multiverse.
Yes, but the problem is my friend immediately say like, so if your power is like this, does that mean that your power literally is self-inserting yourself into things? And I'll be
I
like,
mean, you are human form, so is the void in human form?
and then I'll be like, you know what? I'm finally going to accept the fact that my power itself literally is self-insert. So yeah, just add it into the context, I guess. But yeah, like generally it's like that. Have you actually have you read any of the comment that I posted so far?
So far not yet, because I'm still trying to get some time to look through. But I did see Fluffy's one, Axel's one with the butt cheeks.
Yeah, you kind of like generally get the idea like how my comic is going to work, right? It's like a little bit like slapstick humors, a little bit like add like random stuff into it. It's quite similar to like
sometimes it'll
Nichijou.
be a little bit serious, sometimes it'll be like humorous.
Yeah, it's really like depends on the story is going to be. It's like it's still at a very experimental phase, to be honest. Axel is the most experimental one. He's my first guinea pig.
Yeah, with the butt. Yes.
I love the butt one. Yes. To be honest, the butt one is
really great.
do you know why that emote exists?
What idea did it expand from?
At first, it's going to be just tail, but I posted into Axel like Discord communities, and I asked them like, hey, I'm drawing a comic. It shows your backside. I know you guys like love to twerk, so like, do you guys want a butt or like a tail? If you don't know the context, is basically
Axel has a emote where they're just twerking.
Her entire community love to spam the shit out of that thing. So I asked them like, do you guys want it or not? And then like everyone in like the community starts spamming this. I put it in like the chat thingy.
Yep, that's the one that I saw.
They be like, we are tired, but we twerk.
The energy, yes.
And then I'll be like, you know what? You guys love butt so much. I'm going to draw like the most like I need to like sculpt the most roundest butt for them. And then that's why like now like if you guys take a glimpse of the background in the stream, it's like you're going to see like the axolotl with the butt facing you.
It's just a random butt just floating through.
Yes, it's just floating behind the scene. And
I saw it.
Yeah, that's like how my comic works. And also like since I'm actually do earn money from it, I'm trying to get donations. And like, you know, when I create like emote, I'm going to sell as like stickers and stuff. I am earning money from people IP. So if I draw you, I definitely are going to like have some like chibi moment that I'm going to like take it out. I'm going to give it to you, but still in the same time, I'm also going to like earn money from it, you know? People also make like fan merch, like selling themselves, like those kind of things. Like you get the idea, right?
Yep. Yeah, because I did it before as well.
It's quite similar to that one.
Can. No problem with that.
I have to keep like reiterate like this kind of stuff because like I do think a lot of people might misunderstand the part about the comic thingy, especially when the moment like comic is not just only VTuber going to watch it, or people who watch VTubers going to watch it. Some people that outside the VTuber range is going to watch it, so they do not understand the culture of VTuber is weird.
Yeah. With Twitter's algorithm, yeah, it would sometimes get carried to somewhere else, weirdly.
Yeah, like this is why I sound like a broken record. Like every single time I keep like talking about this kind of stuff, is like because like a lot of people do not aware like someone made a fan merchandise or like fan art of like ours, and then they decided to sell it as a poster or stickers. We are fine with it mostly.
Because it's free advertising to some extent.
Yeah, it is, and to be honest, I personally I don't mind, but definitely I've seen in the internet there are a few that actually do mind.
Yeah, with some people having like maybe a little bit bigger names.
I don't think even bigger names like have issue with it. The problem is the smaller name one, actually, because they just started. They have no idea about this culture.
Maybe not talking about like 10K or like 50K, 100K. They probably don't really mind about it. It's probably just a small amount. If we're talking about like maybe 500 to like 1K, spending to 2K, 3K, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, especially they grew up like just basically blow up instead of like, you know, like gradually become like a VTubers properly. It's like they started first day VTuber and then the next day they become like super famous. So yeah, they might not catch up with like the culture of like VTuber that much. So like end up like when they see this kind of stuff, they might have like issues with it.
Yeah,
I think like that I think like last year or like beginning of this year's? I think it's last year's. Isn't there like a artist and a VTuber drama about like making a plushie thingy?
Was there? If it's the drama that I'm thinking of, I think I saw a glance of it like today, I guess. Is it?
It's a long time ago, I think. It's like you know, like a plushie making person. I think it's like from is it from Vietnam, Philippines? I think it's like from Vietnam. Making a plushie, and then she got like extra material like from the commissions. Someone commissioned him to like him or her, I think it's her, commissioned her to like make a plushie for that particular VTubers. It's a fan. And because like she got like extra material left after making the first plushie, and she made a few more, and then go to her Discord and say like, hey, since I got like extra material, I made a few ones, see anyone wants it. And she like the VTubers flipped the fuck out.
Because they weren't expecting to be a little bit more than the initial one.
Well, because I think like in the drama, like at that point, they kind of like, you kind of like can see it, like why like you making a plushie of me? Why aren't I the one who receiving the money?
I mean, if the artists, I would say the artists themselves are not selling it, instead that they're giving it away, it would be harmless.
She does sell it.
Then that would be.
Yeah, that comes to like a very like it's a, like I say again, like it's a normal thing to do it, but if like you don't know the culture part of that things, like she got extra material, and then there's definitely a market there, people want it, so she decided, you know what, yeah, like people from this community, since like someone wants it, like do you guys also want it?
I would say making extras wouldn't harm, but if they were to sell it, it's better to always ask for permission, because everything in the circle is about permission and stuff, consent. So yeah, it's kind of a little bit sensitive, I would say. Sensitive part to touch. So
yeah, it is like a very like complicated situations, but still
mm-mm.
at the end, like the way like she actually the problem is not like what happened afterward. It's more no, the problem is what happened afterward, because like the way she flipped out is like and it's basically like she have zero idea this is a thing.
Mm-mm.
And then basically, normally like when you kind of like like go against everything that is basically established, and then like yeah, you're going to kind of like get shit a lot.
Yeah, because the VTuber themselves doesn't know anything about it, and then only knowing, oh, you're selling this without my permission? That's kind of
Yeah, the
messed
problem
up.
is her attitude toward the artist. She basically just like start a smear campaign for straight about a few months.
Few months. Did the artist themselves like apologize?
Yeah, she already apologized, and she'd be like, nope.
Then the VTuber themselves would
Yeah,
be a little bit problematic for like biting on the matter.
Oh, trust me, the VTuber actually have a lot of problem stuff. Because like afterward, like she keep having more and more drama. She is like those extreme, like not just normal, like like those kind of like what they call it again, social something.
Mm-mm.
Like
Did they recently rebrand?
I don't think so. I think she did, and then got caught, and then rebrand again. I think she rebranded a few times, but yeah, she basically oh, I remember her name, Gunpei. Yes, Gunpei.
Then yeah, I just saw about her stuff like this afternoon.
Oh.
Yeah, because I think she rebranded into another VTuber under a VTuber name, another name.
Oh,
and
I
then
remember what I want to
she
say.
posted out like a statement about past how do you mean past issues. Yeah, so people were like quote retweeting saying that her past name was Gunpei and stuff.
Yeah, basically what she does for her content is extreme parasocial. Not even like normal parasocial.
Mm-mm.
It's extreme parasocial.
Because she's branding her past self. She's branding herself as like a girlfriend type of role. So it's like they're dating chat. So yeah, that is kind of risky.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if this is true or not. I think I did see that someone mentioned that there's actually a viewer that exited themselves and did mention about Gunpei in their exit note. I don't know how much that is true, but yeah, that's that.
Well, it's lots of things like like best not to touch it at like parasocial, to be honest. So far I never see like a VTuber that decided to do parasocial and then have a good have like a
clean background or image on it.
Yeah, I would say good ending.
Yeah.
Look at who what is her name now? She rebranded 3 times. Like she used to be Hololive one. Do you know that the Manhera queen? the what? The who again? Hime Miko? Neko?
Oh, Lucia?
Yeah, Lucia back in the days.
With my
She's still doing the extreme parasocial thing, but you kind of can see like the downfall of like a lot of people like the moment they decided not to do parasocial. Like this is so messy.
With her case, I would say that it's even more messed up. Like how she treated Mafu. because I did watch some people unfold her stuff, like not the drama, but the case, like the voicing stuff, kind of messed up.
Yeah, there's a lots of other VTuber actually does that too. I do know like a few more like other like agency VTubers. They kind of like parasocial too close to the sun. And then the moment they be like, I'm tired of crazy fan, and then be like, I need to change my content, and then all the crazy fan basically just turn on. So yeah, I don't think a guy can do it except people from Niji Sanji. So far, I don't see a guy who is like full on parasocial. I only see girls, aside from like guys from Niji Sanji.
Not really parasocial, but guys in Niji Sanji, I would say they are a little bit problematic as well for some. Or maybe one or two.
You know, funny thing is like I did get a suggestions to like rebrand myself to go for a little bit Niji Sanji like male VTuber format, like go for the sexy male character format.
I mean,
because like you look at my design, it's like anything but sexy.
Not gonna disagree on or agree on that, but yeah, everybody has their own style. I mean, do what sticks true to yourself. Like if you like it, then go
like
ahead.
This style more than like trying to be a sexy guy. My friend did tell me like I should rebrand to that because like he knows that I actively restraining my voice on moving it up to a higher pitch. Because like here's the thing, I'm a Malaysian Chinese, so I speak like Mandarin, I speak Cantonese, I speak Hakka, I speak Hokkien, I speak English, Malay. Each different language, I have different voice pitch.
True. Because I am Malaysian Chinese as well.
Yeah. So when I speak English, this one you're hearing right now is my Chinese like pitch. And when I actually use to speak in English, I sound quite similar to how I sound in Cantonese. And basically, the moment actually if I sound English properly, I actually sound like this one. My voice is actually much more lower.
Okay, but which one is your like comfortable space to talk in?
Both is. I can actually speak in this voice or speak in the other voice 24/7. If I'm going to say like any voice that I'm straining while I'm doing it, it's actually sound like this voice. Obviously, this is like pushing a lot. And actually, aside from that, I can sound like an old man if I wanted to.
Grandpa!
Yes.
It's past your bedtime.
Like, this two voice that I'm using is the one that's straining. But this one I'm using, and this one I'm using is actually my default voice. I'm not even kidding about it. It's like, I can speak in this voice all day, nothing happened to me. In fact, when I'm tired, I sound like this by default.
Then that's fine.
Yeah, but when basically the high pitch one I'm using is basically I speaking Chinese in that pitch for my entire life. And yeah, like when I try to like just relax a little bit of my vocal cord, I didn't even try to sound deep. This is just how I normally sound when I speak English.
How you sound like.
Yeah, when I speak English, this is just how I sound like. When I speak Chinese, this is how I sound like. This is why like the moment I speak like this, people can immediately hear the Asianness in me. And when I speak like this, it sounds very much more different. And a lot of people say like, why don't you just use this voice and rebrand yourself? Because here's the thing, like I aren't even trying to like deep my voice, you know? I can adjust my voice to actual deep. Look, I am your father. See, this is when I want to go deep with my voice. Like generally,
if you think about it, you can. you can do two VTuber personas, I guess. Like
Yeah.
two different accounts and stuff, two different incomes.
It's going to be a little bit different, but yeah. But
Business,
most
business.
people did say, like my friends did say, like if I want to attract a female audience, I can actually use this voice. Is it true or not?
I mean, can also.
There's a chance. Yes, maybe in the
Yeah,
future.
because first impression, when I heard your voice, I would be a little bit confused. Oh my god! Wait! Oh my god! I have a cat going crazy. Excuse me! Get me! A cat going crazy on the screen. Okay. My first impression of you would be a little bit confused because of your voice. Because I would think, wait, what? He's Malaysian? Malaysian Chinese?
I don't sound Malaysian, I know.
Yeah, don't sound like.
Because here's the thing.
First is because of the accent.
Do you know a tuition place called Smart Reader?
Nope.
I guess like it's been ages. I'm 30 years old, by the way, so like it's going to. Back in the days, when I was like 5 years old, my mom sent me into a English tuition class, and yeah, it teach British English. So I know how to speak a little bit of British, but at the end, like I didn't kind of stick with it because like at the age of like 8 years old, the teachers called my mom's, and then he made me sit with the 5 years old while I'm 8 years old. Sit in the 5 years old table, test me out on like the games, English playing games, and then after he's showing it, he tell my mom. Actually, I have a very good memory. So he like the teachers tell my mom, your kids might be a little bit special.
He
might be a little bit too stupid. He's 8 years old. He's doing 5-year-old shit. He can't even know what the heck he's doing.
If I was the mother, I would be so offended. I was like, what do you mean?
Yeah,
What do you mean special?
My mom kind of like already accept I'm a special kid.
Man.
So yeah, this is why I kind of like, because I have a good memory. So even I'm not doing well in there, it's like I still remember everything I learned. So one day, my English is actually really bad. I'm not even kidding. Like back in the days when I was like 12 years old, like finally I go to remove class. My Malay failed. I go to remove class. I don't even really know the meaning of Ayu Vide Hishi It back in the days.
At the age of what?
Ayu at the age of like 12, well, not 12, 13, when I go to remove class. Yeah, when I employ
Han. Call that special? Maybe slow?
Yes, very extremely slow. I am a very extremely slow kid until I'm like somewhat went to Form 1. You know, like those kind of like kids, you have like that moment that you finally like
realize,
start to aware of the world at the age of 5. Some people like maybe like at the age of like 3, 6, 7. I feel like I have that moment when I'm at the age of like 13.
Yeah, that would be slow then. Not special, slow.
I literally basically just autopilot my entire life, almost.
Half of your life?
Yes, basically half my life I've been autopiloting. And how I get my brain unlocked, weirdly, is watching Bleach.
What?
Yes, I was watching anime Bleach one day. My brain just suddenly unlocked. I aware of the entire world. I suddenly know how to speak English.
Snapped.
Yes, like a lot of like switch moment. Like turned on around at the age of like 13 and 14. It's basically my brother came back from Ireland with a bunch of CDs. Where they come from? I don't know. A bunch of CDs with Bleach anime in it. And at first everything was like dubbed with like I remember it's Cantonese. Yes, dubbed with Cantonese. And later on like Chinese. And then because like they can't catch up, I'm starting to watch like the subtitle versions, English subtitle. But like I say again, my English sucks, so I do not understand a single word they're saying, writing or saying. So I just roughly guess the word. I keep guessing the word, and then one day it's just click. I suddenly can read English, even the hard word.
Suddenly.
Yes, literally, it's suddenly I learned how to read English. I still can't really speak English yet, but that was like later time. I watched a British TV show called Doctor Who.
Doctor Who. Pretty popular.
I watched a lot of Doctor Who back in the days when I was a kid, and then I just learned how to speak English from that. So I have a little bit mix of like like British-ish kind of English and like Malaysian-ish kind of English kind of mixed together. So I sounds a little bit unique because I don't exactly sound like a typical Malaysians.
I mean, for me, I think my English don't really sound too Malaysian, but some phrases or like some words they do. My English, I learned it basically because I love to watch TV and I watch cartoons and stuff as well. I was a kid.
Wings Club.
Not really. I watched so much until my parents had to like actually put me on timeout because I just started watching and do not do my homework. Yeah, I am one of the popular kids at school that does not do their homework.
Oh, don't worry, I
have to stay. Yeah, I have to stay back at school to do my homework specifically for homework.
Oh, I never handed my homework. I was notoriously hiding my homework, never do any homework. I didn't do a single homework my entire Form 1 to Form 5. And the reason I can get away with it because I'm still getting A in my class.
I mean, I am passing. I am passing. I there was 1 year of science I got 100. 1 year. Yeah, basically how I got my English learned is just from the Disney Channel, from Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, and yeah. And let's say that it did help me at some point until when I do not have a TV, but I have a tablet, so I started watching YouTube. So yeah. It's either I do not sound Malaysian or I just sound like a not too well developed American accent.
Well, sad to say.
Maybe
you if you have to like line in the what accent you have Stephen He accent.
Oh my god. Nope.
Yeah, it's close. It's close. Technically, you can say Uncle Roger accents. It's much more closer.
Hi.
Hi. Actually, I can speak like Malaysian. I just never speak like one. I learned how to speak like this because my friend do not understand a single English. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, I know.
My friend do not understand when I speak like this. So I have to end up like tone down my English to Malaysian level to like speak in English like this so they can understand every single word I say.
I mean, I don't even talk like that when I work daycare with the kids.
Yeah, I don't really talk like this at all. Anytime. Or I only talk to some special certain friend I talk like this. I dumb down my English just for them. Actually, when I speak like this, I speak really fucking fast one. I don't know why they still can understand me.
Yeah, nope. I don't really have to too much English talking friends like IRL that I need to talk in that way.
Yeah, normally I just
So
speak
yeah,
English.
it's either I go full on Chinese or just full English.
Yeah, for me, I just like normally speak like this. And the funny thing is, like, even in universities back in the days, I actually only speak English outside. I never speak a lick of Chinese. Actually, I know how to speak Chinese and Cantonese. Like I stated like before, I know how to speak a lot of language. I just never speak those things. And most of my university friends, almost all my university friends, assume that I'm banana.
Oh, who said I was banana the other day? I forgot who. I think it's one of the VP members that said I was a banana. I was like, brother,
With that accent, I don't believe you.
brother. I did some Chinese streams before.
But for me, it's like I generally sounds like I should be a banana, but I'm not. Like sometimes they kind of like have conversation in Chinese, and then I'll be like, "Hey, 你们讲什么?" They immediately go, "What the fuck? You can speak Chinese?" Of course, I can speak Chinese. I'm Malaysian Chinese.
I mean, you can just stay silent until they talk shit about you.
Sometimes they do. They forgot the fact that I know Chinese like a few times.
And they just start shit talking you. They're like, hello.
Yeah, because I don't know why they can forgot about the fact that I can speak Chinese so many times. Because I always speak English. Starting and end, I always speak English. Unless I really, really need to speak Chinese, I don't. But I'm actually quite fluent in Chinese. I can speak Malaysian Chinese. I can speak Dong Dong Chang Chinese.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not even kidding about it. When I need to talk to like any like overseas student from China, I would just my brain would just switch gear into Dong Dong Chang Chinese.
Put on the
你好。
哦，你是从哪来的？
我都让我手都给翘音了，我都不知道哪来的。
Yeah, I just put on the accent.
Yeah, it's basically I can just go full blown like China accents, and also like Malaysian Chinese accents. I can actually switch accents so fast. Everyone actually still surprised that I can speak English like this, and then I can suddenly speak English like this.
Hiya, you make Uncle Roger put his leg down.
You make Uncle Roger put his leg down. Ayya. Technically,
oh my god.
Technically, I also have like a content. Sometimes I act very Asian. I call Uncle Kiri.
But Uncle Void.
Well, I am already 30 years old. If I'm not uncle, I'm what?
Yeah, 30 only ma.
30 only and still single. Yeah. But yeah, like
speaking
anyway.
about parasocial. Yeah, I'm the type of how do you say, my style is I do not want to be caught on into any drama. My personality, I am very chill and stuff. So if any people have any problems with me, I would just be like, nah, it's fine, it's okay. I don't really want to deal with it. So yeah, me with my chat, I guess. I wouldn't say that I bully them, but it's more like they bully me more.
That's fine. You look at
yeah,
Chibidoki.
If you see,
you compare yourself to Chibidoki, they are bullying you.
if you see my tail, my cat tail right now, it's swinging a lot from left to right. Yeah, my chat would say that I'm wiping their screens.
Well, good thing. At least you're not doing like my bit thingy. Wait, like how to do this if I'm doing on stream. You know what? I need to figure it out. You can talk a little bit other stuff. Oh yeah, like keep going, like how you do streaming and thingy.
How's the weather, chat? I just had Jollibee for dinner.
Jollibee?
Hell yeah.
I never ate Jollibee before.
What?
I'm quite a reclusive guy. I never really go out that much. Alright! Okay, it's time to clean the screen.
Ass. Hell yeah, ass.
See how shiny this ass is? It's just going to clean like very like sparkling clean. Okay? Just put it on top of the head first. Okay.
Reaching for it.
Alright, aside from that bit, yeah, now I got that thing prepared, and the next, like my next guest, I'm going to use the ass, like, wipe the shit out of him. But, either way, yeah. So, let's back to the main topic. We went off topic way too much. It's a good thing.
Yeah, true.
So, yeah, so you say your theme is actually, like, a mafia boss, or you're just, like, mafia member?
Cat girl mafia boss.
So it's a boss itself. Actually, I do have like a story, like half cooked in my brain. I'm not really sure I can use it or not. You sit in your like mafia boss chair. I'm going to reference the. I think since you having this theme, you definitely watch it. Kaketio Hitman Newborn.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to give you his chair. You're sitting on it.
Yeah, cause my name is kinda inspired. I just took it from there.
Good.
So yeah,
I have like a very good sharp sense. The moment I see anyone vibe, I know you're from there. I know you kind of came from there. I'm really good at reading people, especially like Rena. Do you know Rena Fox? Rena Fenry.
Yep.
Yeah. The moment I draw her, I immediately like draw a fan art that is basically she's referencing like the anime. You know that anime like the fox girl that likes to eat apple and do merchant stuff one.
Wait, that's a wolf.
Yes, like the wolf thing, not wolf. Not
fox. Oh, the wolf and Spice? Spice
yeah,
and Wolf?
Spice and Wolf. I immediately go to Spice and Wolf, and then she say like, "Hey, you nailed right straight in. I am reference that one." And I'll be like, "Yes, I know my anime." Despite I haven't watched anime for ages.
Yeah, because we do take inspo from anime, and then we just kind of change some stuff to our style a bit.
Yeah, this is the kind of things that I kind of hate, because like I understand everyone have like, it's not like I hate people like referencing anime. I hate people who hate people referencing other things. Like they will get called out. It's like, hey, I like Dash from like Trigun. I'm going to look a little bit like him. I have his glasses and his jacket, and you copy him. I was like, bruh, all VTuber are kind of copying like anime more or less.
I mean, I only took the name and the theming. My model is totally my own, not my image, not my IRL image, but I did took my own features.
I mean, like, we all more or less have something like picked out from like the things.
It's either
things
more
we
or
like
more or less.
Yeah, it's more like either pop cultures, like games, or like anime. Sometimes color scheme, sometimes the hair, sometimes some wardrobe, sometimes the theme. Yeah, we always like have a little bits and piece of like some other anime, like Frankenstein ourselves together. And nowadays, a lot of people not exactly grow up with anime. There are people grow up with VTuber. So you'd be like, oh, I'm going to become a VTuber because I like to watch this VTuber. So I'm going to have a little bit and piece of like
from the VTuber,
from that VTuber referencing at them. And then because of that, like people keep shitting on them. I'll be like, bruh.
Yeah, a lot of people are going to say like, let's say certain orca VTubers or like shark VTubers, they want to go with that theming. Yeah, a lot of them are gonna get hit by shiny copy, Ura copy, this and that, because all the features are similar. Like if you go for a dolphin, that might get hit by controversies as well. It is similar as well.
Yeah, that become like a big case issues. Is like just let them be what they want to be. Is like you want to look like a little bit of Aoshi is fine. Even copy a little bit. Like there are like every VTuber, the first phase of VTuber, everyone is copying anime because we watch anime. Now this is like the latest phase of like the newer VTubers that people want to become one. They watch a lot of anime, so not watch a lot of like VTubers. They want to be a little bit like VTubers. Let them be one. It's actually like because people keep getting called out like, hey, you got cat ears. I have cat ears. You copying me. Hey, you got flame in your like shoulders. I got flame on my shoulders. You copying me. All those kind of jack shit. I become like, do you know how hard it's for artists themselves to be a little bit more creative nowadays? Live 2D is live 2D. We only got so many things we can add into it.
True. Yeah, because for my own model right now, well, I still can add some more stuff. Yeah, because everybody has their own, like, how do you say, their requirements, their standards. So they would want to be like, I want to be better than whoever, if they set a target, or they set a target for themselves, like, I want to be better than what I have right now. So they always want to go a step better, a step forward. So yeah, that's how a person grows.
Like everyone started like this is the funniest thing. Every male VTubers like around like the VTubing like starting like pop off like 3 years ago. All male VTuber look like Kirito. 99% of VTuber male one look like Kirito. I'm not even kidding about it. You can take a look at lots of like male VTubers back in the days. Everyone looked like Kirito. To the point I got sick of it. But the problem is, everyone at later stage, they have like design change, have a little bit of their own spin on stuff, more and more like morphing out from like the Kirito phase. It's actually quite normal. And it's fine with that kind of evolutions, to be honest. Let people like be what they want. Especially on VTubing, to stop like design policing people. That is like the best way I can say. Because
I think I get it. Not Kirito, but from what I see is Kuzuya. Kuzuya from Niji.
Well, first is Kirito, but later on they did like went to weird face with like looking like him, like sharp face, long face, and then big peg. There's a lot like that, and then like again, like it's because like here's the thing, if people policing like design of VTuber a little bit way too much, it become harder for lots of like artists too. I'm not even kidding about it. Like the guy who make Dokibird, not Dokibird, the guy who make like Chibi Doki, like Chibi like model. If I see like, oh, this one look cute, I want to make I want a model looking like that, and then I commission a model. And because his art style is like that, the way he rigs stuff is also like that, people are just going to say like, hey, you copy Chibi Doki. No, I just want a Chibi model.
Like,
it's going to be bad for the artist. You know, they essentially are killing that artist like business, you know? Because he is basically making a Chibi model at the end because he made it, he draw it, he rig it. It's obviously going to look like Chibidoki after. Have like some element that look like Chibidoki. And then people, if just going to keep calling out they copy Chibidoki, they are not calling out the VTuber, they're calling out the artist.
Because they have a similar design and stuff.
Yeah, that's what we call style, boy. So like doing this kind of like design policing is a very stupid thing, to be honest. It's bad for the communities. It's bad for the artists. It's bad for the VTubers and everything. It's like, I really hope people stop doing like design policing.
Yeah, just let people be what they truly want to be.
Yeah. To be honest, I got like another conversation with another friends that said like, is VTuber a alternative version of furry?
Yeah, I always see that people saying that having cat ears and a tail is furry, and I would always say that it is not a furry.
No.
I do not have fur on my skin.
You try to listen closely. If we actually spend money, if we on buying a model, we spend maybe like the cheapest like 2K. The most expensive is like 20 or 30K. And then you kind of think of it, like when they say furry, they're referring to people who buy expensive fursuit. We technically buy a very expensive like virtual face.
I will not accept.
So essentially, our behavior, even though we are not like doing like furry stuff, our behavior functions similarly with furry.
Hell nah. Because we still have human features.
Yes, we have human features, but we still spend a shit tons of money to buy a face.
It's just how we spend the money. The way of spending the money, not the feature.
So
I will not accept.
Sadly, we
I repeat,
kind of
my
like
skin does
standing
not
like
have fur.
we aren't standing on the same line, but we stand on like the same group of area.
I will fight. I will fight. I'm not furry.
It's really hard to defend yourself when you have a cat ears and cat tail.
Having a cat ear and cat tail does not mean I'm a furry.
Yeah.
My chat is, because my mascot is a cat.
But yeah. So like roll back to the comic thingy. I keep going off tangent. Is my thing, I guess. Yeah. So I'm going to make a comic. The comic is for you. The story like basic I have is like I already let you know I'm going to visit you, and you've been sitting on your mafia throne for a while, like maybe like a 7 days or 6 days, depends, like how many days you want to wait.
Okay.
Yeah, you can pick a numbers. 2 digit, 1 digit.
A week sounds decent.
Huh?
A week sounds okay, because
Okay, 7 days.
for my lore, Bianchi Kuro, she grew up admiring her dad. So her dad is also a mafia boss. So she kind of just inherited the position because it's passed down.
All right.
Yeah. So she always dreamt of being a mafia boss, but then after taking the place, she realized that it's not a easy job. So,
yes, the story actually functioned like that too. So you basically are doing a lot of paperwork. You kind of forgot that, yeah, I told you that I'm going to visit you. And then you suddenly remember, like, what? It's been a week. Why this guy haven't come yet? And then, actually, after you, when you talk about this, and then your goon say like, you mean like the guy you tell me to take care of? Yes, the guest that you're going to take care of.
That's why he's
you mean like that take care of, right?
Can.
And basically, like, you know, like that joke, like the communication error of mafia people, like take care of the person.
Yeah, take care in a good way, not the bad way.
And then they'd be like, oh shit, he's in the dungeon. And they'd be like, oh no!
Yeah, the dungeon with snakes and shit. Okay.
Because here's the
bring
thing,
him
I
up.
cannot be damaged. So like they try a lots of way to torture me that it just doesn't work.
What if maybe not torturing? We put you in a dungeon full of cats.
Nah, it's basically like it's not like exactly torturing. The moment you go down, you find me. It's just like hanging up and down. Wrap up in a cocoon, hanging up and down. And then they basically beat me up like a piñata, but it just like nothing happened to me.
Can?
Because that's the thing, I'm the void. The damage is voided.
Can. Yeah, I would like to see my mascot standing up.
Oh, by the way,
with a
if you
bat
need
on
those
their
kind of
hand.
stuff, like I have like that collab like PNG share. You should drop like your character sheet in there, and even your mascot like image, this and that, that stuff.
Yeah, it would be such a weird and random thing to see the cats like standing up on 2 feet and having a bat on their hands.
Yeah, they're trying to beat the crap out of me, but I it's just like it doesn't do anything to me. And then the bonus panel, I intended to like have you watched the like YouTube short about some of the D&D stuff?
No.
Let me try to like find it. It's like YouTube.
So, Chad, what do you have for dinner? Did anyone have roti kosong? Roti canai maybe?
You know,
Roti
you're
telur
talking
double
about
cheese?
this, I'm actually starting to get hungry too. No!
Maggi soup ayam with mata telur? Get a drink, maybe kopi C, kopi peng, milk C, teh C, teh ice. You can go fancier, get some mee shake, get some Chatty.
I suddenly can't find it. It's basically like the guy like do like in the comedic stuff is like in the dungeon he'd be like, okay, let's set up some ground rule. I let you guys do the stabbing and like twisting breaking bones and like pulling off nail. Those are A-okay, and then like that is the ground rule.
So those are the basic rules.
Those things are okay, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, that is okay. Unless you got something else you want to like indulge in me, and I'll be like,
Okay, what is not okay though?
Oh, you're a little bit freaky, huh? Okay, lay it on me.
Imagine
like that one is like that is like that shot. It's like, is there anything not okay? Oh, you into some freaky shit, huh?
Yeah, so like okay, ground rules. You can stab, you can knife, you can poke anything. Just one rule: no tickling.
Oh, yeah. I guess I should like add that. Like there's also bat. There's also like acid right below me, and then like there's like one holding a feather. Yes.
Can?
They've been trying everything. Nothing works for a week. They're out of options.
Yeah, one of them is gonna turn around and say that, boss, we only got him to laugh. Historically.
Oh, I think I know how a way to find it better. Vampire necromancer shots. Should be able to find this. Yes, I find it.
Hey.
I found the guy. Basically, this creator here. I think you can see like the screen, right?
Okay, let me get the screen.
The screen share I'm sharing
Yep.
right now.
Yep.
Yep.
Can.
Let's try to find it. There's one like if you see a torture table, remember tell me. Like those kind of like pull you apart thingy. Sounds fucked up. They actually made a lot of like funny shots like this, and then have like a lot of people do voice acting and stuff. It's actually pretty fun.
The art is very cool as well. It's very cute. Speak loudly. Maybe try searching the ground rule thing. Like vampire necromancer ground rule.
Nope. Ah, this one.
Okay, here are the ground rules. You can punch me, kick me, pull my hair. I am A-OK being stabbed. Biting and scratching are on the table. You can use fire.
These are the ground rules? Is there anything off limits?
Damn, man. You got something really sick you want to do, huh? Oh, you little pervert. All right, I like it. Don't tell me. Surprise me. Ooh, this is gonna be fun.
His hands got off the cuffs for a minute.
You hear it right?
Yeah.
Yep. So that is
It got off
like
cuff.
the bonus panel onto reference.
Can.
It's like the first day in dungeon. I say that, and then they try everything. Nothing work.
Yeah. One of the chat just stole my tonfas to fight you.
Yeah, like
Nothing works.
give me any weapon you want. You just lay it down because I need a lot of like weapon down there.
Can. Yeah, I have guns. I have tonfas.
So basically, it's like you've been working, very tired, doing paperwork, sitting in your chair, and then you're complaining about it, and then it reminds you like, wait a minute, Kiri is supposed to come to this like come to the mansion like last week. Where is he? And then you'll be like, and then you like you say this, and then you're gonna be like, oh, you mean like the guy you told us to take care last week?
It could be like, since we're having a collab right now, since the lore going would be I didn't expect the paperwork and stuff to be that much, and I use streaming.
Oh, don't worry, I already want to make like a huge mountain stack of paperwork.
Yeah. And then I use streaming to escape from the workload. Only when I went to my PC, I noticed that we were supposed to have a collab like a week or 2 weeks ago. and then noticing that you're actually in my dungeon.
Okay. I can tweak it to that one.
Can.
Ooh. Actually, should I show this thing? I think I should. Since like it's going to be like some things I'm going to announce anyway, and then I did announced in Twitter. I made a special episode. It's called Invasion Chapters. Invasion Chapter works a little bit much more different than how I normally do my comic. Like usually my comic I would be like, now I do like like communications, this and that, yeah, that stuff. Like the person know what I'm doing. That is called visitation chapters. But the invasion chapters is basically I just draw it without permissions. Like fan art with self-insert. So I need to like work this thing out properly. I still haven't really figured out how to do this thing properly, but I did make like a draft already. Because when it comes to like smaller VTubers or like most people, you kind of like can contact and call them quite easily. But when it comes to like famous VTuber, it is much more difficult, you know? You can tag them, you can like email them, you can like do lots of things like means of contact. The most likely chance they might miss you. Miss your communications. And drawing a comic required a few constant communications together. Is that I'm going to show like, hey, this is the thing I do, is you okay with that? Hey, that's the thing I do, you okay with that? Like those kind of things, right? So it's going to be a little bit much more difficult for like more like busier like famous VTubers.
Because I saw that you were gonna do one for.
Okay, I'm gonna put it up in here. Ooh, holy heck, it's so many!
For Bao.
It's basically fill up the screen at the moment. Let me group select the item. Small size. Small.
Big
faced.
Very big. Yeah, Bao.
Ta-da! Now can I put it normally?
Ja-ja.
Oh, it's in reversed. Alright. So this is the first page. So basically, I decided to draw a draft. Only the draft. Oh, not the official like finished comic. About the whale, because I'm going to draw like famous people. In any sense, I need to put a lot of disclaimer into it because like I am drawing someone famous, so in a way I am trying to do cloud chase in some sense. Like some people like do like famous like you know like attach with famous people to get like some like fame from them and those kind of stuff. Because I like to draw comic and I want to make a comic like with VTuber in it, so it end up like in these situations I have to let people know, yet it just comes to the territory. I'm going to draw famous people and I'm going to be in there some one way or another. So yeah, I'm just going to let people know that. Like I'm not those kind of people that like not honest about my intentions. I'm not Mr. Beast.
I mean, they would be okay about it, and yeah, it's some form of like fan art as well, like fan.
But here's the complicated
product.
thing: people draw fan art usually just them with their friends. I'm in there.
I think they're bigger VTubers, so they would take it as like a fan art.
Even they do, I got like a feeling some of the fan won't take it well. It's not like I don't trust their fandom. It's more like there will be like 1-2 like either bad apple, like 1-2 see it in the wrong way, you know?
Yeah, my style if I were to encounter that, I would just be like, sucks to be you. You gotta stay mad. You gotta stay mad.
Yeah, that's the thing. I need to like at least put like enough disclaimer. If this thing ever popped out, I have to like find a way to it. Like I already have a disclaimer there. Like before you come to the stream, I did say like I am doing like editing, right? Actually, I did a video about disclaimer. So I haven't really like finished editing yet. I'm soon to be finished. It's like 2-3 minutes left to edit like the thing. So yeah, it's because like there's a lot of very weird coincidence. It's because like I'm in the comic. Like the reason I'm in the comic is like one of the obviously the story for the story's sake as a series. I'm in there for fun. And also my face is there to serve as a watermark.
Yeah.
Because like people can just like crop out your name if you put it there. So I'm putting my face in the comic, serve as like a living watermark in there. So no matter how many times people steal the comic, people will always like see, why is this dude always in this comic?
Yeah, then you would have your reason to be in there. So
Yeah, it's in a way it's like my own own style of like copyright protection, I guess. It's not copyright protection, it's more like, you know, watermark to protect my comic.
Yeah, so you have your reason, and if you
but the
already
main
put
problem
out the
is
disclaimer,
actually having that and have a very narcissistic like comic title. My name is literally in there too. It was supposed to not be in there. It's supposed to be just Void Walker, not Kirei the Void Walker. Because in the comic, if you read properly, in the first 1, 2, and 3, my name was barely mentioned. Or like almost never mentioned at all. I only have my face in there as an NPC. A very consistently appear NPC.
that should be fine.
Yeah, but the problem is it's really contrast about my intention goal. Because the comic title literally have my name in there. It's supposed to not have. Even the original, I was not supposed to put my name in there. But circumstances, I have to put my name in there. Because I have to show you this one thing. I'm from like VP Season 1. So I already have this idea in Season 1. I cooked this thing for a very long time. And then like I decided to like launch it as a comic around like this few months. I have to like pull this thing out. Yes, this one. So after I finish making my comic, okay, and then I want to post it, I put the hashtag of the comic name. This way you can sort of like make people easier to find a comic, right? So I push hashtag Void Walker in Twitter. Someone used the Void Walker recently because like last year when I checked it, nobody using it. And then right now, somebody using it as a shipping tag.
Shipping tag? Bruh.
Like the Thunderbolt. The Marvel movie, like the Thunderbolt thing, like the someone shipping Century with like the fake Captain America.
Pause.
And
Let
then
me
it
look
become
at it.
like a hyper shipping tag like this one. Showing up that you are seeing right now, cursing your eyes. The moment I see it, like, ah shit, my eye! I can't use this tag anymore!
Oh, it's gone. It's long gone. What is long gone? Bro was touching his eyes. Okay.
Yeah, I was like
It is
going to
long
use the
gone.
Void Walker as my comic title. Even like
Why
the
is it
first
Void
page
Walker?
I show, like the first page I show in my comic, I literally have the name called Void Walker.
Yep.
It's not
It's
Kirei the
long
Void
gone.
Walker, it's just the Void Walker. But I can't use the tag anymore, so I just like decided not to put tag on like the calling post.
Yeah.
And then I need to figure out I need to put a tag. How should I put a tag in there? And then I'll be like, you know what? Like a way to never have anyone use the tag inappropriately, I just put my name into it. So it become like later on become like Kirei the Void Walker. Like I decided that on chapter 2. Because I really insisted want to use the Void Walker, I decided to add my name into it. And then after I add my name into it for like after like the third chapter on like fluffy stuff, I'd be like, you know what? This sounds really contradict of my own philosophy of trying my best not to like I just show my face, I'm not going to show my name thing, you know? So it's really like opposite of what I want to do. Right now I'm figuring out a new name for the comic, to be honest.
Yeah, because right now you're showing your name and your face.
So I don't want to do that. I need to figure out a new name. I still have no idea what kind of new name I do put it in it.
What if you add the Void Walker?
It's just, you know what? Let me try. It sounds odd, the Void Walker.
Never mind. Wait, it's 5 years ago.
But it is 5 years ago, but it's a BDSN tag.
Damn it.
Yeah, so like having my name is the safest way to say to use it. That's the thing. I
Yeah.
need a new name that doesn't use my name.
A new name that doesn't use your name.
I walk across dimensions and then meet other VTuber that way. So I need to find a way that like not put my name into it. I might have to shift like the entire marketing of like the entire comic differently. I keep shifting non-stop, to be honest. Like at this point I don't really have like a consistent marketing about my branding at all.
Let's see.
And aside from this, actually, like speaking about marketing, I did try to go to Grok and like ChatGPT, ask like how to market this type of like comic. Like it's a comic that like mainly is to like shout out for other VTubers, this and that, yeah, that stuff. You know, funniest thing happened. Both ChatGPT and both Grok show my name. Because I want to learn how to like do marketing properly using this method. Apparently, it seems I'm the only one who doing this shit.
I see. So it took you as an example for yourself.
So yeah, I hope that someone actually exists doing this thing. It's just never been picked up by Grok or like ChatGPT. But that, yeah, like that is like I realize I might be the first VTuber decided to make like a comic for VTuber.
Yeah, VTuber and comic artist, maybe yes. Comic artists for VTubers. Yeah, that will be a
Yeah,
lot
they
of
are
them.
people who make lore like comic for like other VTubers, but they never really like do it for free.
Yeah.
Even it does do it for free, it's like fan art of that particular VTuber with their friends. Not like a running series that you have a consistent guy in there.
Yeah. Kind of a difficult situation.
So I don't know how to market myself. And then like
Yeah,
this Void Walker stuff like happened to me, I'd be like, I have no idea what to do.
Yeah, it's pretty hard because you don't really have like a
Yeah, basically, I'm
solid.
the unique case. I am myself.
Yeah.
I have to figure out myself. So this is why like my comic right now is like really scuffed in some sense. It's like the way I draw my comic is like every comic have like a different style. Like the first prologue, I literally draw it everything in square.
In square.
Yeah, like page by page square.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll be like, nope, it takes too much, like, you know, like there's like 1 reply post, 2 reply post, 3 reply post, 4 reply post to actually like finish the entire comic. I'll be like, nope, not going to do that anymore.
Yeah, that's a bit too much.
And then this is why I change it to like the A4 size, like 4-page limit.
Yeah, because not too much people would actually go to the reply specifically to read through. Like if
Don't
it
worry, this
appears
one
on
is
the
the
timeline.
compilations. Generally, I post them like individually, and then later on I will add like one more like comic into like the, you know, like this is the first one, so I'm going to like continuously link them. You can see this is a quote post, not actually the actual post. The actual post is like individual post. So yeah, that's how I work. It's like mentioning like this, like so people can easily go to that particular post and read it that way.
Mm-mm.
I'm still figuring out like how to like work this thing out like properly. And the invasion chapters I also like still in working progress. Even though I already did draw like Bao in there, it's like I still don't know how to work out with it, because like I might have to try my best to contact her and say I make a draft of this comic. Do you want to? It's not. I want to change the word like ask for approval. It's more like, do you want to endorse it? Endorsement is actually like way better word for than like saying like approval, because like basically like, you know what, I'm having you in there. Technically you are endorsing this like comic, like especially for like it's basically just keep finding a lot of like high-end VTubers that like to support artists and having them in there as the endorsement of the comic, those kind of things. They don't have to do shout out for me. I'm just going to draw them in there.
Endorse. It would be too professional from how chill they are, I guess.
So far, I guess like the reason I draw Bao and next one I'm going to draw is Doki Bird is like they both of them are chill with a lot of artists. And maybe I can draw Chibi Doki too.
Maybe not endorse. The word. Approve? No. Would you be interested?
Yeah, basically I asked for approval. I mean, like I won't calling it like invasion chapters. It's more like endorsement chapter.
Yeah, just go with a more funny way, I guess. Just ask them like, would you approve, ma'am?
Yeah,
Ma'am,
I'm
would
making
you approve?
endorsement chapters about you. If you approved it, I will officially draw this draft with your blessing. It's like asking for marry her daughter.
Humbly with your blessing.
I request your blessing. I create this draft about you and me as fan art. Wait, that sounds wrong.
But yeah, do it your way and comfortably.
Yeah, I need to write it in my own way, but I am notoriously type a shit tons of word when I have to ask people stuff.
Essay.
Yes.
It's
I'm
an
not even kidding
essay.
about this. I can show you this one. First time actually I contact Axel. Back then, it's not in VEP. Like first time I contact Axel. Wait, was it? Yes, this one. Oh, how to like enlarge this particular thing?
You know, it's fine. I can see.
Is it?
I think you go to messages.
Oh, I have to go to messages. Okay. Is it shut? Nope, not. Yep. My first contact. Nope. First contact is Yazoo. Right. Basically, I was doing like Ace Attorney kind of like stream, so I invite her for a collab. This is how long the entire collab message.
I would be amazed.
She actually read it. That's the thing.
Yeah, I would be like, whoa, that's a lot of words for a first message, but okay, I appreciate
This is psychopathic.
the effort.
Because I'm not the kind of guy who do small talks. Ironically, if I call you, I'm going to talk a lot. I don't like small talk.
I mean,
So I would just like go in, state my business, leave.
I mean, you can ask for collabs. You can just be like, "Hi, are you interested in a collab?"
Yeah, this is like
A
full
short-
professionalisms. I'm stating, hey, I'm doing this thing, and then this thing does this, and this is how we do the collab, and then basically instructions. Like, do you want to do a collab?
Do you want to do? Yes, here. Slap these on you.
Yes, this is how you are going to like you are going to invite as a temporary guest, and yes, we do have a core guest. The core guest is like someone who come in consistently, and then temporary guests they can drop in anytime when they want it. Yada yada stuff. It's basically I just listed out the entire instruction of the stream. But it's long as fuck.
Yeah, my way, I would be like, "Hello, ma'am, would you like to collab?" That I will wait for them to reply. Then they would be, It's a sign of interest. So I would state my game, and then see what time they're okay, what date they're okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So I need to zoom in this face. This accursed face is too funny.
It's a
I really like this face, to be honest. Yeah, the funny thing is, like, I did draw Numi in the frame.
Yeah,
I don't
can
know
see by the
why.
horns.
I have this impression every single time if you see Bao in real life, Numi is right beside him. Right beside her.
I mean, they are friends.
And not just normal friends. I feel like the impression they are super BFF, that basically are neighbors or living together kind of BFF.
Roomies.
Like if you see Bao, you will see Numi. That is it's like a thing.
Yeah, they're stuck together.
I would draw Chatty in too, but like Chatty is like from a different country.
Yeah.
So they kind of like can't stick together that long.
But she would.
Yes, if she lived in like the close, like you will always see all three of them together.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like that's all. Like maybe like more or less like about all the comic. We already talked about it. I do enjoy the talk, but if you want to talk more, I can stay longer. But I already took like more than 1 hour of your time.
I am a depends on you person.
For me, I can talk infinitely. This is the biggest problem for me. Especially here's the thing. I get more energetic the more I talk. It's a very weird thing to say, but it is how it is. I always went to sleep over with my friends back in the days. They come to my house to do sleepover, not I go to their house. But they will always notice like one special trait of me. It's 5 in the AM. Why are you still talking at the ceiling?
My thing is if there's a talker, I am most likely the listener.
And then I'm most likely the guy who would talk endlessly. I will keep talking nonstop and never stop. And the more I talk, the more energy I have. So like, hence I can keep talking nonstop. It's a very weird feedback loop. I can be very tired, and then the moment I chat with the guy beside me, I will become very energetic.
Yes. Because for me, I listen to people a lot, and then one thing is when they talk, they start their engine and talk. I have no ways to stop them. Unless out of the blue, I just go, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, like social situation is difficult. Like, here's the thing. In VP, actually, you've been seeing a very restrained version of me.
From holding yourself not to talk too much.
Yes, I am trying my best to restrain as much as possible. Because like, even like when I'm not in VEP, I will still restrain myself. It's the fact that I'm in VEP. Zisan did thought that maybe like I misunderstand the contract and stuff. I know the contract is like I can go do whatever the heck I want outside the VP. But the problem is, you know, like those kind of like situation, you go to your friend's house, you become very well behaved. Like you are outside, you say fucking shit, and then sit like a gangster. But you go to your friend's house, you become a very like modern citizens.
Yeah, suddenly you become very very IU.
Yeah, like this kind of I have this kind of like social situations issues that is like, if I go to a professional area, I will act really professionally, or at least restrain myself to the maximum point that I will not behave like myself.
Yeah. I mean, we had the VP meetup the other day for the MEM. Because we got invited to a very fancy dining area, we would need to kind of restrain ourselves from acting like we're at a mamak or anything. So yeah.
And for me,
that's how people is, I guess. That's how persons are, humans.
Yeah, for me, I actually like naturally went to the most extreme point, because like the moment I associate with a person that required, like, you know, they have like reputations, I will become super well behaved. That's the issues. I've been restraining myself for basically more than a year at this point, not being myself. So I did tell Zisa about it. It's like, you know, if you guys have like season 3, I might not be in there. Like back then when I have a talk with him. But yeah, like they say like don't worry, we have a new like alumni system, not like have to be in as the members, more like affiliations. It actually makes me a little bit much more relieved. I still can interact with like people from VEP, but not exactly like, you know, I'm in VEP, like those kind of thing.
Yeah, because they did talk about like the Minecraft thing and season 3. So yeah, it's not out yet, so I don't think it's a good idea that we stay on stream. But you know, if I know, you know, yeah.
Oh, speaking about Minecraft, I won't really claim as one, but maybe I'm the one who suggests to have a Minecraft server in the first seasons. And also, funniest thing, if I'm actually the one that inspired Zisan to like open a Minecraft server, I'm also the guy that never been in the being in the Minecraft server.
Only went in once or twice to build the house and then gone.
I here's the thing, I actually don't like Minecraft.
Nande?
I play Minecraft too long.
Uh-huh.
Like I say again, I'm 30 years old. I play Minecraft before it got bought by Microsoft.
Yeah.
So at that point, I played too much Minecraft. So I just
the
I just don't like to play
the
Minecraft
burnout is not even burnout anymore.
So yeah, I personally, because of like Minecraft fatigue, unless they mod the shit out of the game, I hardly able to enjoy a Minecraft game. Like the Minecraft game I only play at the moment is like the most extreme one. It's called RL Craft. If you don't know what the RL Craft like mod pack is, you can try to like search for it. It's like one of the hardest Minecraft mod that exists.
I mean, Zizan is going to mod.
Yeah, he's going to mod very moderately for lots of people, but for me, it's still like I'm already reached the point that like even moderately it doesn't really work for me. I need like super extreme. Because here's the thing, like RL Minecraft have a tendency of keep trying to kill you. I'm not even kidding about that. It's like your spawn rate, like 90% of your spawn like area is under the sea. If you don't swim up fast enough, you die immediately.
Immediately?
Yes, immediately. Because like they have a health system, but also at the same time they don't have a health system. The head got three. The head got 3 hearts. The body got 3 hearts. The hand got 3 hearts. The leg got 3 hearts. Like one of them damaged to a severe point, you will get like debuff. But if your head lose all your health, you basically just got headshot. You die. If your body takes too much damage, you die. Even you still have heart left, you die. Like losing three health.
Basically, almost like IRL.
It's like a very body part like related system. So if you can't breathe, your body damaged 3 heart, you die. So 3 tick, you die if you didn't swim up fast enough. And you can't punch the tree. You have to develop a tool to actually chop the tree off. But in order to develop the tool to chop the tree off, you first have to get a flintstone. So you have to find gravel. And try to dig a gravel, keep digging until you get a flintstone. Take the flintstone, go to find a rock cube, right click the flintstone on the rock cube, turn them into flint shard, and then you can grab a stick and combine it with the flint shard, you have a flint knife. And then you use the knife, you go to your closest like grassy area, cut the grass, get plant fiber, combine 3 plant fiber into a plant fiber string, and then use plant fiber string combined with a stick and the second piece of like flint shard, and you'll get like a flint axe. And then you use that flint axe to chop the wood.
Finally cut the tree.
And then you have to replot the tree cube on the floor again, in a line, and then use your axe, right click the tree, turn it into wood plank. And then you can have a crafting table.
Damn.
And they never give you instruction about it. You have to learn all this thing in the internet.
The first step is not to punch the tree first, it's to punch the ground first.
Not even ground, it's like you have to punch the gravel. And if you are unlucky, you spawn like around the place without gravel, you're fucked.
Yeah, but in order to find gravel, you need to dig the dirt first.
Yeah, but the easiest way to find gravel is actually find like any place with river with water in it. But the problem is this: if there's like a stagnant water or pond or like waterfall, there's long enough they will spawn a water elemental. if you stay there long enough. Water elemental will spawn out and shoot the shit out of you. And
Also,
if you
mobs.
lit a fire, if you start like a tree like forest fire, there will be a bunch of like fire elemental will spawn out and try to kill you. If you if you try to cut the grass to get the plant fiber too much, like a spriggan will like spawn out and try to kill you. If you cut the tree too much, a treant will spawn out and try to kill you. If you try to mine too much, a geonaut and golem will spawn out and try to kill you.
Okay, so basically anything you do, they're trying to kill you.
Yes, if I manage to survive in this game for a very long time, and then I'm practically an expert in that game, this is why not a single Minecraft game actually can sort of like give me any fun anymore. Because I play such an extreme like Minecraft mod, like nothing fazed me. This is why when last time I did the competitions, I literally have nothing to fear.
Yeah, and then we have the girls going, how is this? How is this?
Yeah, like the maze thing actually, I finished it in 2 minutes. Not supposed to be 5 minutes. I spent like 3 minutes sitting in the lava pit, waiting for people to come so I can push them.
How long did I take? I think I either took like top 3 or top 4, if I'm not mistaken, or like top 2. I forgot. Because I did it right after the day after you guys did the event, because I couldn't join on the day.
For me, is I complete the entire event. I am the fastest person to complete the entire event without anything. Because if you totally account like how much I actually walk in the maze, just 2 minutes. I complete the maze in 2 minutes. I sit in on the lava pit for 3 minutes waiting for someone to come. But I didn't know I was so fast, I'm already at the end of the stage. Nobody even like went past the first phase of the maze.
Yeah.
So I've been waiting for everyone. Everyone is like, why there's no people here? I'm still waiting. Anyone is going to come anytime soon. And then after like 3 minutes, nope, there's no people. Keep waiting. Keep waiting. Keep waiting. I'll be like, you know what? Screw this. I literally finished like the lava jumping platform, and then I reached the end area. I'll be like, wait, just that? So if I didn't wait for people to push down into the lava pit, it's like I want to play like the funny gag is like, you shall not pass, and then push people down. But yeah, like I keep wanting. I'm waiting for that bit to happen, but nobody came. Nobody come to my like lava pit area. I was like, I'm sad, so I just go back, and then I go back. I finish the maze. I was like, wait, I finished? Oh shit! I end way too fast. I literally did nothing. I literally went past the maze within 2 minutes. I did nothing there.
I think watching back, even if it's the VOD or like the highlight, most of the people are like stuck together because most of them don't really play Minecraft too much, or they've basically never touched Minecraft. They don't really know what stuff is in there, and a lot of Minecraft stuff they've never seen before.
Yeah, that's the thing. So, like everyone have good VOD. For me, I literally have a 2 minute of run.
Yeah,
just
so
running
most of
around.
the time, most of the people are like stuck together.
So I just like finished the game.
Yeah.
I actually like stuck in the final stage. I don't know what to do. I just go ride a boat and just like go around and round and round and round until like someone finally come. I basically just like doing nothing for the straight up 20 minutes.
Yeah. Were you streaming?
I am streaming. So my entire time is just roleplay myself in there. Talk to myself.
They didn't really edit too much of your part into the highlight, I think.
They didn't edit anything, almost anything in my highlight because I finished the entire maze
Too
way too
quick.
fucking fast.
Yeah.
I have nothing in there.
So if you would have waited a little bit more longer for them to reach the lava place, maybe that bit would set an idea for them to put it into the highlight.
Sad to say, nobody actually reached that lava place. That lava place actually is a hidden path.
Is it like lava and then
You have to jump.
parkour?
Yes, parkour.
I reached there.
Yes, but it was like really late stage. Like finally, some people managed to stumble into that place, but not everyone.
I think I saw Yoki being there. I saw Lofi being there.
Yeah, that was like after 10 minutes I finished that thing. I was like standing up there watching everyone trying to like finally reach the area because like it's a hidden door. You have to go in the hidden door actually to go in there.
Yeah, and it's a dead end.
It's not a dead end. There's
Is
another
it
hidden
not?
door for you to go through.
Eh?
This is why I
'Cause
end the race so freaking fast. I entered 3 hidden door. One hidden door go into the like random area. I grab some things and then I go to another hidden door. There's a lava the lava parkour area. I finish jumping the lava parkour area. I keep walking across and then there's some monsters. I keep running and then I see another hidden door. I went into another hidden door. I finished the race.
Oh, that's quick.
That's my content. Run straight line.
Because for me, I think I went into some dead ends and then I went to the lava parkour. I think there was a bed over there, so I put my checkpoint. I was like, wait, I couldn't go through anywhere. I don't remember seeing the door, so I jumped back. I have
Yeah,
the
it's
head
not
back
like-
and then I found another door.
Yeah, the thing is like it's not like I'm complaining about the race. It's just that I might be too good at the game. This is why like I try to like. Is it like I'm too good at the game or like I'm still questioning myself right now. It's like did that make too much like shortcut or like is it like I'm too good at the game that I easily like just like beat the entire game that way.
I mean, it's the first event, but did you join the second one?
Second one, I got a job, so I end up like didn't participate.
Oh yeah, then I'm not really sure for the second one because I didn't join as well.
Yeah, because like the first one, I kind of like, it's not like it's that's the thing. Like usually you join the event, like you want content, right? For me, my content is waiting for people. I'm suffering from success. I basically just finished the race too fast, and now I have to keep sitting there and wait for people for a very, very long time. My entire stream, you can actually go and find like that stream, and then my entire stream is just I finish a race, I just like go around the entire, like exploring the kitchen area, exploring this, exploring that. I basically explore the final area. My entire time is just exploring the final, like the final destinations.
I love how there's different type of content, like people creating their content, people waiting for content coming to you or whatever. It's just me missing every content I can have.
Yeah, so like everyone is like having adventure and like like having a lot of panic attack. I'll be like sitting there, ding ding ding, ding ding ding.
Yeah, with the elevator music, ding 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 ding.
Yeah, it's basically just that. My entire stream is that. I'm just sitting there, don't know what to do because like they are like the two guy is like doing the panda is actually doing like commentary, so I can't just go there and kacau them, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to like walk around, sit around, talk to myself, this and that, yeah, this stuff.
Because they can fly. They can fly, and they are hopping in and out different voice chats.
Yeah, and also they have their own POV they have to like stream, so I'm not going to just stand in front of them, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, like sadly, good thing is like everyone enjoyed it. Sadly, I just have nothing to show. I'm too good at the game, and then I realized that, you know what, you guys have fun. And then like
yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, being competitive is good in some way, but then when you're with some
oh, don't worry, I'm not even
contestants
trying,
there-
to be honest. Seriously, I'm not even trying to be competitive. I somehow just finished the game really easily. I didn't even know what happened, to be honest, when I finished it. Wait, what?
Does it not just show that
My intention was to troll people in the game. But I've been sitting there waiting for everyone to troll. They never reached the
troll
place
was
I
not
want
met.
to troll them.
the troll did not match?
Yeah. But either way, at least
Well-
like you guys like managed to participate like quite a lot of like event. For me, I think like the only event I get in is the Raya one, and then the maze. Yeah, just the maze and Raya one actually.
Yeah, I missed all of them.
What time ago you did do the AMA?
Yeah, I mean, I tried, but then I couldn't really host a program for even like on the 24-hour. I just tried my best to like join some games, but then I only joined one. I only joined like Fall Guys. So yeah, I
Fall
kind
Guys.
of feel bad as well because I'm on the art, and then I even went for the meetup, but then my participation was just joining a Fall Guys game.
Nah, it's fine. Long as you manage to participate, it's good. Because like everyone have their own circumstances. Like the first season, we practically didn't do anything, to be honest.
Yeah, but you guys had a AMG.
Just making one video, to be honest. We just together. We generally didn't do anything together that much because like here's a problem. For some reasons, everyone decided to sign up to VP. It's like the thing is like specialized on like trying to like set up event for us to do, right? The first season is everyone sign in VP. After like the first meeting, everyone is like, I remember there's like around like 12 to like 14 people there, but almost 8 to 9 people decided to go on hiatus. Like everyone announced hiatus after like that one Fall Guy event, like ice breaking event. So the only one active is just me, Mizu, Fluffy, Cornelius, Karin. Yeah, just a few of us.
Oh, there's like
So basically, everyone just went on hiatus the moment like the VP started. So generally, at the very beginning, we have 0 event for a very, very long time.
oh, there's Newbie. There's Honey. Honey's season 1. I see.
Honey also kind of like
Azuzu.
fade out into the background too, like back then. Basically, lots of people fade into that background because everyone went on hiatus. Karen used to be like very active in like a VP2, but the problem is like she broke her leg, like the end of the like close to the end of VP, so like she become also hiatus afterward. Like only like 3 persons that kind of like active is just me and Cornelius. Mizu also like sometimes pop up, but she is doing like her own thing.
Oh, wait, Juna? Juna is season 1.
Oh, actually, June was trying to do something, but around that time, no one plays 7 Days to Die, so like nobody joins suggestions to play 7 Days to Die.
Yeah, season 2 is much more active,
way too active. It's because like a lot of people, I don't think not a lot of people. I think it's just me personally. I talked to Zisan like, I think we having issues. Like we was invited to do event together, but everyone just went on hiatus after we joined the VP. Like we need some event stuff like being organized. Maybe like we do event ourselves, this and that, yeah, this stuff. Like we organize, can participate, this and that. So like he have like that you know, everyone at least like try to do like one event thing like that. Is actually spawned from like first seasons after they learn like the issues from that. But you know, like I think like there's the opposite effect. Second season we have too many events.
Yeah, everybody's very active.
We have too many events on second seasons. So it's like either like first seasons we have too less, and then second season we have too many. I think the one that is like really overwhelming is the game one. Is the Raya Festival?
The Ramadan one.
The Ramadan Festival. That one
we
is
have
a
a lot
little
of
bit
games
too
to
much.
try out.
Yeah, 10 game is a little bit too much, to be honest.
I have to play at the I'm not sure the total of games, but I think I opt in like over 15 or something.
Yeah, I should teach you guys how to opt out actually. Like I did opt into like more than 15 game, and then I'll be like, you know, the once I realized that, oh wow, that's this many game, like there's like around like close to 30 game, and I'll be like, you know what, I decided to opt out some of the game. You can actually do that. You go back to the email and then like reset your reply.
The thing is, I did not save the email.
You should actually save the email and stuff. This is why I can like
I didn't save the email,
quite a lot of stuff. So yeah, and then I keep it like just 15-ish game, not like above 20. The moment I hit like above 20, I decided to like take out a lot of games actually.
There were some games at first glance it's obvious that I'm not really interested in. So I just didn't really look into it too much. And then by the time that we started streaming, I have to like really schedule out how I would play the game and how long I would play it. Because some games are short, so you can just squeeze in like 1 or 2 games into one stream. So I have to plan it out in like 2 or 3 weeks, into 2 or 3 weeks of streaming. Like
yeah, they
daily,
had to finish in 2 weeks. I was like 10 game in more than 10 game in 2 weeks. Not possible for a lot of people. Like for me, it's possible, but I also know like not possible for a lot of people.
I'm pushing myself because I'm going to go into hiatus and moving, which is a very last minute thing. Because right after Chinese New Year, because my last job, my parents weren't really happy about it because it didn't give like Chinese New Year bonus or anything. Mm-hmm. So yeah, they were like, nope, you are quitting that job, and they just gave me a chance to go KL and find a job and whatnot.
Yeah, I get
so
that.
So yeah, I'm
like,
stuck here with no laptop.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like this is why, like at the middle of the campaign, I realized that not everyone have a life. They don't have time to play that much game. So like I decided to be like, hey, you know, this game is really short. This game is really short. You just combine like a few games together, do this, do that. I'm trying to give you guys the best guide to finish the entire thing as fast as possible. Like for the entire time, around the time.
Yeah, some games you can really just kind of.
Like the boba tea. I basically just like letting you all know like which game you can combine together because it's a very short game, and then there will be like a few like demo. It's like really long demo. So like you have to like do a solo stream for that particular game. And this few games you can't do solo stream, so you just like going to like finish all this thing combined together. You can do like a 1 hour stream and then like do like 3-4 games together.
Because I didn't wanna just do the like a short game, like, oh, this is just a demo, so I'll just play 10 to 15 minutes of it and then I'll move on. I I was stuck with the shooting that game for like 2 hours.
Is
Just
the
basically
newest
trying to
shooting game or like the what? Like the last minute added one?
no. It was like Quacker or something.
Oh,
It was like
that
a
tower
tower
defense game.
defense. Yeah.
That really
I
buggy game.
Yeah,
I
I
hate to
did
say
that
this,
for like
but it is very buggy.
I did that for like 2 hours because I don't want it to be too short. But then 2 hours is actually too much.
For me, it's to be like I played that game for like 30 minutes. You know what? I'm going to swap to a different game because like here's the thing. I already like organized that I will play multiple game in that particular like stream. So it's a good thing I play a lot of games that is actually like really short. I'll be like 30-minute done. Osen one maybe like 40-minute done. And then like the what again? The boba tea? The boba tea is the freakishly shortest one. It's like if you play it fast enough, 5 minute finish the game.
Yeah, I was like, what? It's a because I had to like check out Elfie's stream to actually to just to confirm, just to double confirm that it's like a 10 to 15 minute session.
Like we don't know the length of a lot of games, so I realized that most games that have demo word on it, they basically just like below 30-minute kind of a gameplay only. So most demo game is like really short, aside from Artist Impact.
Yeah, Artist Impact is actually good.
And really long. It's like I play like straight up like 6 hours, I'm still playing the game. I was like, why there's still stuff to do here? This is a demo, not a full game.
Yeah, I actually really like the game. I actually want to like kind of.
Yeah, I do consider to buy the game, but now I'm broke ass, so I can't buy the game even that like they released it.
Is it even released yet?
Not yet. Like I think like the creator only like made like the first like 3 chapters. There's still like 2, 3, 4 chapters left. Generally, the game is complete. It's just the problem is the story and everything. If I remember, or it's the opposite. I don't know.
If I were to go back and check the list, there was not one, but from what I remember, Dino Impact, Dino Punk?
Dino Punk. Oh, I love that game too. It's a really good game.
Oh my god, it actually kind of bored me.
For me, it's a good game because I do voiceover for all the characters.
I try to read.
If you just try to read, it can be boring because like I'm basically role playing the characters. If you role play, it's actually much more fun. Like I
don't know how
use
to
this voice flint, a little bit dumb, but still very good flint.
Yeah, I don't know how to roleplay, so I just read, and I did it for like 2 hours or like under 2 hours. I could not. I told myself, all right, I need to move on to the next game because this is kind of boring me.
You know what? I should start like those kind of like games that require you to do a little bit of reading. I need to start a boot camp for like a few people here to kind of like learn how to do voiceover for fun. It's good for your like audience, and maybe in the futures if you do games like Dino Punk style stuff, you need people to do a little bit of reading. You can invite me. I would help you do some of the voiceover reading.
Because even for the season 2 first meeting, the first campaign that we did for Miffy Studio, yeah, I did not even opt in because I don't know voice acting.
Yeah, this is why like you don't really have to be good at voice acting. It's more like you just have to have fun with the characters. That's the thing. You need to play a little bit. This sounds a little bit like Mafia Boss. That if you really want to. Why are you doing this to me?
I think the final animation did came out, and I think it's only Yoki that got it.
Well, I'm not good with Malay, so that's the thing.
Well, I mean, Yoki is the narrator, so I approve because
Yeah, I
it's
don't
Yoki.
even have a good voice for like technically I don't have a good voice for Malay words, so like I can actually sound like this. One is much more easier for me to do English, but when I actually use this on Malay, it sounds like reading a freaking poem, so I can't actually like use this thing to use Malay. Besides, I can't actually speak Malay that well, so yeah.
I speak Malay, it's gonna sound very Sabahan.
Because like when I speak Malay, I have a certain cadence. I say like sentence by sentence. It's like I'm reading haiku. When I read Malay or speak Malay, I behave like that. So it's like I'm reading poem or like reading like haiku, something like that. It's really dang funny. So I never really read Malay that much. I actually can understand Malay,
me
but
too.
you can never hear me like speak Malay.
I will only speak Malay when I'm around my friends.
Like people can actually communicate with me in Malay, and then I can like reply them back in English. It's fine for me, but I cannot in my life try to speak Malay. It's more. I think it's like mental block. I don't really like to speak Malay. It's like back in the days, I draw lots of stickman comic in my standard like standard 4 to standard 6 if I remember well. Yeah. So there's a teachers, is a Malay teachers. He basically scolded me from drawing stickman comic in his in her class, but the problem is I'm getting A in her class. Okay, I have that like you can already see the pattern. I get A in the class, and then I decided to stop doing homework and then do jack shit in the class. So I just keep drawing like stickman comic, and I have so many latihan actually have like stickman comic in it. It's like a full like 30 to 60 book in my bag. 30 to 60 latihan is basically just stickman comic book. And then she noticed like, I'm drawing stickman in her class, and she'd be like, she just take the book and then tear that book apart. And then I'll be like, oh, you tear up my newest volume. Don't worry, I got a new book for this. Keep drawing.
Don't worry, I can just draw more.
And then she take the book again, and then like she keep tearing up. I keep taking a book out and then keep drawing. And then she'd be like, take out all the like the book that you have, and then I just like hold a whole stack of like 60 like stickman comic book out.
Okay, here's the whole volume below. She spent the entire class time tearing the shit out of all my books. The comedy. It would be comedy.
It's not even comedy. It's like she is basically hysterical at that point. She basically just keep yelling at me. I don't even remember what she's yelling actually. It's basically she keeps scolding and yelling at me as tearing up all the 60 books that I brought. I think it's like I don't remember that well, but at least I remember that bits and part. And then after that, I just be like, screw you! And then my Malay from A dropped to like E. I just never studied Malay afterward. It's like my brain refused to study Malay.
I mean, I would say that is the teacher's wrong for it.
I'm an A student.
Yeah.
And then I decided to be like, you know what? I'm not going to learn Malay anymore. This is not a fun class. This is why, like, I guess this is why, like, the English teacher back in the days, like the tuition teachers, like say that I'm a special kid. Like when I'm interested in some things, I actually can learn it. The problem is like if I lose interest in of that some things, I can completely block that shit out.
Just nope. I'm not. I'm never gonna. Nope.
Yes, and that behavior actually consistent to my almost like my entire like SMK life, like Form 1 to Form 5 too. So I basically just like get A when I felt like it, and then like if I don't like the study, I just like hand in blank paper, actual blank paper. I will draw something in there for fun.
I for my middle school, I am the, if I can pass, I pass. I'm grateful that I pass.
Technically, middle school standard is like around Form 1 to Form 3. Form 4 to Form 5 is high school, technically, if you want to be specific.
Yeah, it's just from 1 to Form 5. My state is just, yeah, if I pass, thank God I pass.
I just don't give a shit about my exam, to be honest. I only actually start getting serious in PMR.
Oh, we don't even have PMR. What was it called?
PMR is basically, that's the thing. Like, if you fail Malay in PMR, you lost your privilege to keep study.
Because
you cannot study Form 4 if you fail PMR.
My exam for Form 3 is not PMR anymore. They changed it. They changed the name, and I forgot what it is.
But here's the thing, like, the new one doesn't even have a failure state. So if you fail Malay, you still can continue study like Form 4. I don't know if they change it back or not, but back in the days, PMR, if you fail your Malay, even though you get A in everything, if you fail in Malay, you cannot continue study Form 4.
I mean, that's how it is for SPM. If you failed your BM, your Malay and your history, you can't really.
Yeah, but for PMR, it's like
failed.
the early state, you know. Like you Form 3, you can't handle that one. You just fucked. I have so many friends actually are very smart and very good at studying. They're just not good at Malay. They got fucked by that.
Malay's not hard. Malay's not hard.
So they basically are also A student, but their Malay is not that good. They either have to pay a lot of money to retake the exam, like the special test that actually is like for like the Form 5 students, the Malay test, to re-enter Form 4. Else it's not going to be possible. Like this is why a lot of people like complaining about it, I guess. Either way, it's like I have a lot of friends like fail PMR because of that. They actually are good great students. It's just they Malay fail. They Malay get a D and then they can't continue study.
I'm not sure if it's the environment or not, because it also depends on like what people are surrounding them. Because one reason why my BM is not as bad is because I grew up talking to how do you call it? I grew up talking to my kakak at home, the cleaner at home. So I kind of learned from her as well. And then by the time I reached primary school, she stopped working. But I had different kakas changing back and forth. So I would have like different conversations and stuff to kind of have it as a way of practicing my Malay. So even some of my friends or like some Malay coworkers that I met, they would say that my Malay is actually better than normal Chinese. So yeah.
Well, sadly, my SMK is a gangster school.
SMK is primary.
Yes, Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan. Basically, it's like Form 1 to Form 5. My school is a gangster school, so like we are quite segregated. So like Chinese is Chinese group, Malay is Malay group, India is India group. So like we end up like fighting a lot. Like back in the days, I was a very violent person. I don't sound like one right now. Even if you look at me right now, I don't look like one because I'm basically just like those kind of like school nerd. But I used to look very different in real life. I think I did post a lot of my actual photo like on Twitter, so like you actually see my face. So
yeah, I mean I do as well.
I used to look much more like Jack, and my face used to look much more longer because I was a very not thin back then. It's more like very fit back then. So try to imagine like those kind of like very fit gangster. Technically, I'm that.
Has people? Is there anyone that would like people you know give you like what do you say? They will give their first impression of you, and that they would say that you don't look Chinese. Because for me, they would.
Because of my nose, I know. I have a very strong nose bridge among my family, like big nose, like those kind of like very Western type of nose bridge. If I take off my glasses, I don't look that Chinese.
Because I would have. Because I worked in cafes before. So customers would come up to me, and obviously to me they look Chinese. So they would speak either, if it's English, I'm still fine with it. They speak Malay to me when I am Chinese. And then I would ask my coworkers, I would say that, do I not look Chinese? Because knowing Sabah has a lot of Kadazan instead of Indians. So my coworkers would say that I look more like the Sino Kadazan, which means Kadazan mixed with Chinese.
Really depends. Here's the thing: when it comes to like seeing like anyone is a Chinese or not, especially you working indoor jobs a lot. And as you say, like you work in cafe, so it's an indoor job. They would expect the people who not getting suntan that much. Who knows? Maybe like do you in real life have like much more tanner skin? Because people actually like have a very stereotypical like like language meters. Like if you can speak, I can speak to people like in English, in Malay, or or Chinese. Chinese is the most difficult one because like people with tan skin, they look really like a Malay if they don't say anything. And then
Kana.
Yeah, I'm not even kidding about that. A lot of people actually get that treatment.
They look tan.
Yeah, if you have a much more whiter skin, actually they will just assume that you are Chinese or mixed.
Damn it.
And then if you have like a much more also like look Chinese, but sometimes they not really sure because of the facial shape, they will directly speak English to you.
Man, I have tanner skin.
Nah, I guess that's the reason. Because like people usually do that because they just want to be saved, don't want to accidentally like speak Chinese to a Malay person, so they just like be safe, just to straight out speak Malay is the safest choice.
But then I would secretly get offended by it, because after I took their order, I would turn around and look at my coworker. I would just be like, they're speaking Malay to me lah.
Yeah, and that's one of the issues. Sometimes I actually accidentally do that too, because sometimes not to girls actually, I can like identify like Chinese girls quite easily, but for the older dude, like especially like when they do like outside work a lot, like they have a much more like rougher face. It's really hard to know like they are like Chinese dude or just like a normal uncle, you know. So yeah, I would just like sometimes I just
that
speak...
one is understandable.
Yeah, like the gruffer looking face, like, you know, like if you see like an uncle, you'd be like, you don't know they are actually Malay or Chinese because they both really tan up, because like working outdoor kind of job, you can see like they have like rougher skin, like those kind of things, right? Like doing constructions or those things. And then
that one is more understandable. But if you're I'm a
Here's the thing.
girl.
This is why, like,
I don't look
not a
Malay.
lot of people know actually Chinese people have a tan skin versions. Like, not just like being tanned by the sun. Like, by default, they have darker skin.
I don't even have that dark of a skin.
No,
It's
I don't
lighter.
mean like
It's lighter
dark
than dark,
skin.
but
I mean
it's
it's like
darker
they
than light.
have like, how should I say it? Like reddish, a little bit dark reddish skin. It's not even like tan. It's like they have a much more like bronze looking skin. Yeah, like that, like those kind of like skin.
Dark yellowish, reddish.
Yeah, a little bit reddish more than like yellowish.
Man.
I have a few friends that looks like that, so I know how to distinguish those kind of things. But if I never have friends like those, I don't think I can actually distinguish them. So I think it's somewhat of a common thing. Yeah, it does happen to a lot of
Anyways,
people.
I have been darker before because of working in the kitchen. Yeah, my relative actually came up to me and was like, why is your face so much more darker? Because I'm facing heat too much, like from the fire and stuff.
Actually, nobody actually know that would happen to people's skin. There's too many like soft people like out there. They never entered the kitchen before. They don't know actually fire does the same shit with sun.
Yeah, I mean, I am surprised as well. I was like, I went into the shower the other day. I was like, why does my face look darker?
Actually, it also depends on people. There are people just going to have red skin. Some people will have dark skin. Really depends. Like, means like you are a person who get tan very easily.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not that close to fire, but
no, it means like you have a very like reactive melanin. It's not a too big of issues. It's more like genetic issues that you get like tan skin like really fast, even with like normal stuff that usually don't really give you tan. It's a good thing, actually. You don't get skin cancer easily. I'm not kidding. This is like a very good like skin like adaptabilities. But do get checkup when you get old enough. Like full body check is always like a very important thing.
Yeah, I'm 24 now. I've never done a full body check.
You like it's still okay. Once you reach like maybe 27 or 30 years old, you need to do like a full body check. Else, like there's going to like a lot of things like not being detectable, especially for girls. Once you hit like 25, if you go to see a doctors, they will ask you did a mammogram or not. So you have to at least like, if they asked it, you just say that you never do it. At least have like a free checkup in like hospital is better than nothing. It's like guy is prone to have stuff in their ass and girls is prone to have stuff in their breast. Sadly.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah, so at least have to be careful about those kind of things once you get like, a little bit older. A lot of people, like especially even now, I'm 30 years old, I'm still think I'm young and spry, but when I move something like one thing heavy, I'm become really dizzy.
Oh man,
I'm
don't
not
even
as
talk
young
about
as I used to be anymore.
Don't even talk about it. I don't exercise that much. I just went hiking on Sunday and then
It's still better than nothing like me. I can't even move properly.
My thighs are dead.
Because here's the thing, like I can't do a lot of exercise because I don't have a balance. My ears is like screw up. There's a reason you guys can't see me like in real life, like outside. And when you guys do any outside event, like meet up and stuff, you guys almost never be able to see me, even I try to. Is because I can't get out of my house. My ear have something called like AICA vestibular. It's like also 不平衡 similar. It's
also
something
if
similar
you were to stand on your one leg,
I can't stand well. But also same time, I can't stand well. Because I was born with my conditions, so my body is kind of like adapt to it. But the problem is I'm getting older, my body's starting to unable to catch up to the issues that I have. It's like my body was young, so I can like, if I went unbalanced a little bit, my body can just like shift a little bit to adjust it back. But the problem is like I have like balance issues consistently. So the older I get, the harder I'm going to be able to move.
Yeah, I am grateful because growing up I don't really have much issues. It's just not much issues.
Yeah, technically
Not
I
that,
don't
no.
have much issues too. The way I say it is like really bad, but on papers I'm actually like a normal person. This is like the most stupid shit in the world because like even the doctors say like my condition is really weird because my ear organ actually is fine. My brain is also fine. But the problem is my blood vessel is a little bit too long and is touching my ear nervous system. So if I stress, if I move too much, my heart beat too fast, I would become dizzy. So it's not even like a health condition. It's not even a disability. It's just the fact that something touching my ear nerve. It's just that.
There's no way to fix it or anything?
A very impractical surgery that costs
Expensive.
yeah, basically the cheapest is like 200k, but if it's like a very complex loop, then may jump up to like 50k. Well, 500k. For fixing something that might not help me. It's basically it's like a emergency very emergency surgery, because like that thing the condition I have usually would not harm me until I start losing hearing. If I'm start losing hearing, means like something really serious is going on. They have to do like surgery to move away the blood vessel away from my like ear nerve and stuff.
So worst case scenario, you're gonna encounter it. Like
yes, but the problem is this worst case scenario
older.
almost never happened. So basically, the surgery option is like off the table. I can't have that thing.
Yeah, so you can save the money.
The problem is, my entire life I'm just going to power through my dizziness. I get dizzy so easily. Even right now, everything is spinning. I sounds normal because like I got used to it. Like even my entire world is spinning, I still can talk. I just.
So have you been hydrating? So have you been hydrating?
Hydrating very well. Like I stated again, like it's basically some things that I cannot help about it, and it's just going to stay with me permanently. And the older I am, the worse it's going to be. So yeah, and worst thing is like it's not even OKU. I can't even get OKU benefit.
Yeah, it cannot be listed as disabled.
I have trouble getting jobs. I have like troubles like I can't even get into OKU, so I'm not even having like a cent of money even right now. 30 years old, unemployed. This is a very sad fate of me.
Yeah, there's no like a community for it. Like
my case is super rare. Like you try to think like MAM is rare. Mine is more rare than MAM. To be honest, like even the doctors say I might be the only guy that have this condition in Malaysia.
If you were to get help from MAM, they might just listen to a special case.
No, this is a different thing. MAM, they have organ issues or like physical issues. I literally do not have organ issues or physical issues. I just happens to have my blood vessel touching my ear nervous system.
But that is causing you to like get frequent dizziness and stuff.
Yeah, even right now
So
I'm seeing double
maybe-
visions. A lot of
Yeah,
people
so
like
maybe
amazed that I still can
through-
draw while I see things in double visions.
Yeah, surprising.
It's like this again, like on surface, even like functionally, I look like a normal person because I was born with these issues. So I kind of like, you know, like people who born blind, they kind of like still like find their way in their own way because they never seen before, so it's fine for them. I was never balanced before, so no matter how
can see,
imbalanced
but
I
can't
am, it
balance
doesn't really
yourself.
affect me. But the problem is nowadays starting to affect me physically only. Is because like my body is getting old, my muscle is getting weaker, my bone is like the joint is getting like, you know, more issues. So like my entire body was already stressing by just keep adjusting my balance. Now like I'm basically have a body of like a 80 not 80 years old is a little bit too much, like 60 years old while I'm 30. It's basically it's like you
think-
forcefully like power through my I basically forcefully power through my condition for so long. My body have degraded much more faster than most people.
Yeah, can't really find community.
So
'cause it's
there's
such a rare case.
no people like have this condition as worse than mine. They are people who have my conditions. But it seems that my condition, because I was born with it, some people is like having it along with the way. So I have a very different case than most people. A lot of people live fine with my conditions. It's basically just like minor issues. For me, I have bigger issues is because like this thing serve as an amplifier. It's not even considered an actual medical condition. It's just somewhat amplify, make things worse. So I have some breathing issues, so I breathe less oxygen than most people. That makes me a little bit more dizzy. But that thing is basically like the things in my ears just making me even more dizzier. And then apparently my joint is not really that well in the first place, so like I would have like a little bit of walking issues. But not as like when I get old. It's basically here's the thing.
Have like a
Yeah, basically I have a lot of like minor issues stacked together into a big issues.
Yeah, too much minor issue would be a big issue. Exactly that.
Yeah, the
So
doctors
if
say
you
like
were
because my
to-
conditions I can't register as OKU because if you put it on paper, everything is just minor issues that I can power through.
If you were to have like a vessel helping you to like to voice this out, it would like turn some people's heads so they could like kind of help you in a way of like maybe I'm not sure
So far,
job
no one can help.
requirements.
I went to 3 different hospitals. Every single time, there's like a round table of like doctors like talking about my conditions.
Discussing about it.
Yes, they can't help me because this thing is something's already implanted into my brain to the point that it's almost psychological instead of like physical at this point. Even they fix the physical part of me, the psychological part of me just keep thinking I have dizziness is still there.
Yeah, it's implanted already, so
Yes, like the default setting in my brain has been like overwritten by all this like bad setting. It's going to either like depends on the person, it might take years to like readapt myself back, or just going to like stay like this forever. I did go to like physiotherapy a lot. They say like I did manage to like adjust myself back quite well because back then I can't even like walk properly. So now I can actually walk like a normal person. I can even run and jump because I learned how to
that's good to
readjust my
hear.
balance back. Because like there's like one time I have a very bad vertigo. I think I actually have like the Meniere disease for a while because that thing can have you can technically have it temporarily from like ingesting too much salt. So like around that time like my entire default setting like went haywired. So I become really hard to walk, this and that, yeah, that stuff. I went to see like physiotherapy for quite a while, readjusting how to walk again. Basically, I just relearned how to walk. And
Do you have a driver's license?
Hmm?
Do you know how to drive?
I have a driving license. That's the scariest part.
Uh-huh.
Doctors already told me like do not drive. You know, funniest shit is my family keep insisting me you have a license, you should drive. And I keep telling them I don't want to kill people.
It's kind of dangerous considering that driving needs to balance the wheel as well.
And worst thing is like my family do not understand my condition at all. Because like I have 3 different hospitals I have to go. The first hospital gave up because practically they cannot help me at all. Medication doesn't help because it's a physical issues, internally physical issues. It's not like I have like organ damage, I need like medication to keep my organ functioning. So the medication doesn't really help at all. Like dizziness, there's no painkiller for dizziness. So I practically out of luck. So like the ENT doctors just gave up. And the physiotherapy doctors basically managed to help me a little bit by readjusting like my walking, so now I can like walk normally again. But the problem is the psychological part. Why I say the problem is the psychological part? My family didn't go with me to the hospital in the first 2 hospitals. And then my sister decided to tag along and go to the 3rd hospital, which is trying to fix the psychological side of my issues. So she thought my issues is psychological issues. And told my entire family I just like think too much, so I have issues that way.
Yeah, I would be speechless.
So my entire family right now just think that I have skill issues.
They're just thinking that, bro, you think too much.
Yeah, even the first hospital originally, they gaslight the shit out of me, say like I think too much. I imagine things. But when the second hospital, like physiotherapy hospital, tested out, I do have issues. And then they do lots of machine like testing stuff on me. And then they realize that this guy really have some issues. We need to do MRI. And then finally I get an MRI. They'd be like, yeah, you have this thing. Just this thing? Yes, just this thing. They never really actually explain like what AICA vestibular loop is. You can try to search it up like AICA and then vestibular.
Is there... Does the doctor know any more people like outside of Malaysia having cases like these?
A lot of people have it, but there's no case like me. Having like a very serious effect from multiple stacking things together. I am the first case to have like actual effect while having this thing. So they know like definitely it's something else that causing this, but they don't know what is causing me like this. Because again, the AICA is not exactly a conditions. I only like putting in there because it's the amplifier of my conditions.
So they don't have a solution.
Yes, basically they all gave up. And my before I got discharged by my second hospital, I heard them like from the other side of the room talking with other doctors. Is basically like I'm stuck in the situations. I'm not good enough to be an able person, but I'm also not bad enough to be a disabled person.
Yeah, that's the hard part, because you can't really get a proper job with a condition like this.
Yes, I cannot, like, that's the thing, like, I can talk halfway, thinking halfway, or doing stuff halfway. Suddenly, I get, like, a really 1-2 strong spin. Like, imagine that you get slapped by a person, and then, like, your neck doesn't, like, really, like, stop it. You just full spin 360 for, like, 2-3 times. High speed 2-3 times. It's really like, it's not going to stop me from thinking, but it does interrupt my thought process, you know? I'll be like, what was I thinking about again? What was I doing again? Like, it disoriented me. It doesn't really kill me. It just disoriented me. It's very interrupting, so it's really hard for me to get a job. And beside, around the like 5 years, they're trying to test like my issues because they don't know what the heck is wrong with me. So they spend like 5 years to test it out. I basically missed like 5 years of opportunity to get a job. So I'm literally unemployed for a very long period of amount of time. Now, if I want to get a job, everyone will question like, why you didn't have like do any job for this period amount of time. I can't tell them that I have like medical issues, so I can't. I didn't take a job for a very long time, and then they would be like, if I say that, they would be like asking again, like, so you have medical issues? Like, are you still fine now? No, I can't lie.
Yeah, but then if you were to be very truthful about it, they would think that it's like taking, like they need to be pity about it or something.
Yeah, people usually accept pity is because like you have an OKU license. They can get a tax exemption from having an OKU worker. I don't even have an OKU license.
But then you don't even have it.
So yeah, it's a very tricky situation. Malaysia OKU system is like bullshit. They have only got 2 grade OKU system. First grade is like you technically can work, so they only give you like maybe like 200 ringgit per month of benefit.
200 only wait.
Just 200. And just 200 ringgit, and then sometimes if you bad enough, they would depends on your grade. So if you still can function like a normal human, but you register like you're missing a finger, you register as a disabled person, like OKU, you still can work. They aren't even going to give you that 200. They only give you like disability, like people like benefit only, like disabled parking, maybe like disabled like line. You go to bus or KTM, you don't have to pay, just that. So you only got those kind of like OKU
Oh my god, I am bald. I am bald. Wait, my cat just clicked on my hotkeys. I'm not supposed to be bald. Excuse me. Yeah,
but yeah, so like OKU have that kind of grade system. That is like the normal grade system. That is like for basic use. And then there's like the heavy grade like OKU. Is basically you are basically bedridden. You can't get out of your bed. So if you that is like full disabled. You cannot get out from a bed, so you get like maybe like 2,000-ish per month. But speaking about like the high high grade like OKU is basically like you can't do jack shit already. Like get money for what?
Yeah.
And then the one that you still can somewhat function, you only get like 200 to 600 top per month. But here's the thing: if you go to do any jobs, if you earn past 2,000 ringgit, they will cut you out from the benefit money.
Yeah, because they would think that you're functional right now, so you don't really need our support. Give us our money back.
Yeah, the problem is like if it's like bonus or like you decided to do 1 OT, you're screwed.
Yeah, because that would mean that you're capable of going over the daily 8 hour.
And then the problem is the bonus. You can't get bonus. Because bonus is kind of like officially written as your salary. So you get that 1 month, you get like extra like some maybe like 200 or even like 1k extra. So you now earn like 3k or like some things. You immediately get off from the benefit. And then you have to re-register everything again for the next few months.
That is something.
Our OKU system is
very headache.
Is very bullshit. It's not like not good. It's because the OKU system have no money in the first place. This is why they are really strict about the OKU.
But it's so weird.
Because
Like,
they
if you
do
want
not
to
have enough
offer
money to
money-
support people who actually like really seriously injured, so like they have to be cheaped out on like the people who have minor disability.
And then with, like, if they have the capability to like support themselves, then they don't need the support from the.
But
From
here's
the
the thing: there are people like me who technically can work, but also same time technically cannot. I only can work for a few, like maybe like 1-2 months, and then I will stop. And there are people who can work like I disable on the leg. I cannot do a lot of stuff. And then, but I'm a very smart guy. I have a PhD, so I decided to do a professor job, and then I get like 3K. And then, but I still need to buy lots of stuff, like the like maybe like therapy, maybe like wheelchair, maybe a little bit this, a little bit that, lots of things like medical related stuff. And then like 3K is not enough. And then what happened? You didn't even get like the like, well, I guess you do get a discount from like being disabled, but yeah, like still again like it's because of that like a lot more stuff is like really restricted when it comes to OKU. And because they need to be really restricted to help the actual like really like problematic OKU, it become like people like me with a very like weird conditions that consider OKU and not OKU at the same time. They become really strict about it. So at the end, I cannot be listed as OKUs because they are very fucking strict about things. Ears are the one that are notoriously being like badly treated as a disabled people. Like you learn about like MAM. It's basically like when it comes to like disability and like people with ear issues is like a second-class citizens. Most of them aren't even like considered as a disability.
Because they can do everything. It's just that their ear can either listen or not listen, or can listen and not listen. Like,
yeah, cannot listen to the left side is a very difficult thing in the world to live in. I have a friend, he have like eardrum issues, so he actually cannot hear in his right ears. So sometimes when I stand on his right side, I forgot he cannot hear in the right side. I talk to him, he cannot hear. So he have to do like a 180 turn and be like, what you saying? What you talking about again? Do you think that is not a disability? That is a disability, but the doctor didn't list that thing as a disability because you still can hear from the other ear.
Because Akira's mom did mention about like it doesn't have like a specific name for it. Because if a doctor finds out about it, they would just say that it's ear disability or something.
But they don't really consider as like a full-blown OKU situations. That's the thing.
Unless you're full deaf.
Yeah, unless you're full deaf, it's a very like problematic issues. You barely can hear, it's still you barely can hear. But the moment that you say you barely can hear, they will just say you still can hear. It's a very bullshit reply from the doctors, you know. And when it comes to like a lot of ear conditions, they also have the same treatment. Imagine like MAM already have such an issues while people physically don't have a right ears, even they still have trouble to get an OKU sometimes. Imagine a guy like me who just have minor ear issues, but I definitely cannot have any balance. Ear is a very important organ. Not lots of people know that actually. It governs your hearing, it governs your balance, it governs lots of like, it literally governs your like brain pressure. I'm not even kidding about that. Your brain pressure is actually being controlled by your ear.
True.
So, ear issues have been ignored by lots of masses and doctors for quite a long time. Obviously, like in many different countries, they treat it like differently. But in Malaysia, it's definitely second-class citizens when it comes to ear.
Yeah, no, I don't think they give a shit about it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Oh, because there's not a lot of cases. That's why it's not too.
Yeah, in
They don't
Malaysia, my case is
heavily-
even rarer. So like,
Yeah.
this is why like sometimes I'm a little bit touchy on the subject when it comes to like this kind of like things. I really love to talk about my conditions. It's like education for a lot of people, but still at the same time, it's nothing burger. You know, it's not a very serious condition. It doesn't kill me. It's almost like if I go to register as OKU, they ask me. It's almost same with like what condition you have. You want to register OKU? I sneeze every 3 minutes.
Yeah, because it's such a.
Like if
So
you
much
sneeze every 3
small
minutes, it
issues.
doesn't kill you, but it just annoys the shit out of you. Imagine living an
Yeah.
entire life just sneeze every 3 minutes.
It's not too big of an issue, but then when you put everything together, it's a big issue.
Yeah, that's the issues now for me. My conditions is basically functioning that. Is a very unfortunate thing, I would say. This is why I kind of like work as a VTubers and a streamers and also art commissioners. Is basically I'm just trying my best to at least work as a functional
Pull
human.
in.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. You want to pull in some money for yourself as well.
Yeah, but the problem is
In
like
your
streaming in
lane.
Malaysia is also a very bad choice too. It's like
Yeah.
At
Yeah,
least I'm
but
trying.
on YouTube it is kind of difficult, I'd say.
Yeah, actually, I'm changing my content. I'm not doing too much stream anymore. If you already noticed, I'm doing the comic thing, and then I'm also like doing way more like video format stuff. I'm not doing streaming that much anymore.
I'm not sure how YouTube's paying thing works, but then I think their algorithm on like pushing live streams aren't that good.
Yeah, this is why I'm not
Uh,
doing live. I'm going to do less live stream, do more like video content.
Yeah.
Actually, when
but then if
you want to do live
if
stream, you can, but you have to do vertical live stream in YouTube.
Yeah, so like on short forms.
So it will appear like when people scroll past the short, they will see you. Just that.
Oh, maybe you could try TikTok.
Hmm?
TikTok live stream.
TikTok. That's the thing. I cannot use OBS if I use TikTok.
Yeah, I thought OBS's newest version can multi-stream? Or did they took it away? I'm not sure. Because I can do multi-stream.
No. They can multi-stream something, but that is Streamlab, not OBS.
Eh?
And Streamlab is a very bullshit software, so like using that is a very difficult thing. Like especially for VTuber, using Streamlab is like way worse than using OBS.
Yeah, because I started off using Streamlabs with my CDS laptop, and it lagged my whole things. Yeah,
Yes.
so I couldn't stream on Streamlabs. I had to take an advice, and I switched to OBS. I can stream Genshin on my shitty ass laptop. Yes.
So if you want to stream in TikTok, you have to download the TikTok Studio to stream.
But then you have
can't-
to
No, you
have,
cannot
like-
use OBS. You have to use their software to stream. And
There
their
are
software is
some,
shit too. So yes.
Yeah, there's requirements for the live streams as well. Because I have some people coming in and asking why I can't stream when I have less than 1K followers. So I kind of bypassed that by streaming using OBS. Multi-streaming.
For me, it's like I guess like in futures I might try streaming TikTok, to be honest. But my content is not really like TikTok friendly. It's more like because I do drawing content. Like I'm not sure people in TikTok watch people draw. You know.
The one stream that pulled most people in for me was Minecraft. Of course.
Well, obviously, a lot of kids in there. Either you play Minecraft or play Roblox. To be honest, there are people who just make like 3D stuff for Roblox. They're earning like 60k per month. I was like, holy shit. Kids use a lot of money.
Roblox does pull some money in, but then I refuse to play it because it's a kids game. I refuse.
It's because there's so many kids. I don't want to have my entire audience is just kids, you know. I'm not Mr. Beast.
I do not even want to attract kids into my stream.
Yeah, I don't want.
You can see from my model.
I don't want to take money from kids, you know. Essentially, I'm taking money from the parent, not the kids.
I am taking money from my own audience. My age, yeah.
So yeah, like that become like a big issues when it comes to streaming and things. It's always like that. Especially like, again, like Malaysian try to like if you try to like target just Malaysian audience, it's impossible.
Yeah, it's kind of hard because I mean currency is kind of it's low. It's not even that much. So.
And funny thing, like that's the reason why I always stream in the morning rather than stream in the nighttime. Morning time is actually US like nighttime.
Yeah, so more of the other time zone people would come.
And generally, like morning and afternoon is the prime time for like the Western time. So if you stream like around like 7 a.m. to like 10 a.m., you have a lot of audience from the Western side.
When I started off streaming back then when I was jobless, I just finished STPM and like started to know about streaming stuff. I started off with Genshin, and then slowly I would stream in the afternoons. But then it's so hot in my room because the sunlight would directly like shine into my room. I cannot. My laptop would actually explode because I don't have a fan. I don't have a fan like under my laptop. So I used to use my table fan. But then the mic is gonna pick up all the wind sound, so it's gonna be shitty.
You know, speaking about those kind of like days, I've been streaming for 9 years.
Yeah, those are the days.
I've been streaming for 9 years, and then like 9 years ago, I used to be super famous.
9 years ago?
Yes. I have like peak like 26k audience live.
Oh. Peak.
Peak. And then general average is like 6 to 12k people consistently every single stream.
My cat is biting my hand. What? Here you go.
So I actually do like I won't really say that I'm successful. It's more like stream back in the days is like lesser people stream because like you need a camera to plug in the computers to actually do that. So it's much more harder for people to stream that time.
Right now, setups are easy to get. PC is easy to get.
A lot more people streaming, so like it's been saturated a lot. So back in the days, I'm not even like in high productions. I get a lot of people watch me just like playing Spider-Man alone. And yeah, those were the days. But the problem is I was streaming in Facebook.
Yeah, some people do start out with Facebook.
The thing is, like, I was streaming on Facebook with that many people. I was streaming with my main account.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm not even like streaming with an alias or anything. I'm streaming with my actual name and stuff.
Straight out IC name.
Yes. The problem is because of that. I'm doxing myself. So like I end up have to like one day delete the page that I made for myself. And then just like start anew. I can't even bring
that-
back like the old, like I can't even like tell them like, hey, I'm rebranding and then like leave because I'm doxing myself. Why would I tell them like my next like my next like rebranding is going to be?
Yeah, unless you're like a VTuber going to rebrand to another VTuber, that is understandable. But then you're going from a IRL to VTuber, so
I'm not
that
even
would
IRL to
be
VTuber, IRL to another IRL. Because back then VTuber is not a thing yet.
yeah.
So I didn't tell them I'm changing like my actual name to overnight and then stream in Twitch. Like I literally switched platform. So it's like I literally cut
nobody
ties
would
with
know.
all the fans I used to have.
Yeah. So it's not like, oh, if you coincidentally found me, then welcome back. You just went to another platform.
Yeah, so like no people actually managed to find me back. Obviously, people in Facebook stay in Facebook around the time. So like Twitch is still like a quite a very oddish platform when it comes to like streaming. So and also they don't help any like new streamer. They back then like they were notoriously, even now it's still really bad, but back then it's notoriously they do not give a shit about like starting streamers and stuff. So I've been stuck in there for like 3 years with 0 view. Imagine a guy who have a consistent like 10k view.
Going to 0 in like one night.
Yeah, and that is like one of the yeah.
The emptiness in the chat.
It is like a very complicated thing. But yeah, like I learned to hate Twitch because like I know the ins and outs of Twitch so much. Actually, I do not like Twitch at all. I've been complaining Twitch for like the past 5 years. Nowadays, it's just basically you be like you know all the Twitch like drama this day, right?
Yeah, with the bans and stuff as well.
Yeah, and then I'll be like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm not going to stream in Twitch anymore. Actually, I'm not even streaming in Twitch a long time, quite a while. I only streaming on Twitch right now as a multi-stream podcast is because like, you know, the people I'm going to like having as a guest is going to be in like Twitch anyway. So like I don't want to alienate their audience. So I'm going to still have like the Twitch multi-stream when I do podcast only.
Oh. Yes. Because I stream on Twitch.
Yeah, I'm not going to convince people to leave Twitch, to be honest. It's just that I personally can leave because I have no hard feeling with Twitch. And I don't even have audience in Twitch in the first place. All my audience is weirdly in like YouTube. People chat in YouTube way more than chatting in Twitch. And people say Twitch have friendly audience. I guess because I'm a dude and a VTuber. I hardly get any audience at all.
Yeah, yes. I mean, as a female VTuber, I don't really get too much status as well.
But at least you will get people like trying to catcall you. I can't even get a catcall.
I will get catcalled on TikTok Live, TikTok Minecraft Live.
So yeah, that's the thing. Like at least you can get that. I can't even get that.
Yeah, most of the people coming in to the TikTok Live would be the most lines they would say is the first one would be mommy. The second one would be that button is fighting for its life.
Well, it is. They're not lying.
Yeah. Yeah, I get those a lot.
At least you have conversation like that. Mine is empty. And my streaming skill is chatting with people. You already experienced right now. My skill is talking to people. I have no people to talk to. How can I display that skill? you
Commentary.
I think you kind of like already noticed like the chat box in the middle stopped.
Yeah, I can notice.
For a very long time.
With a time like this in Malaysia, yeah, my chat box would be like that as well.
The thing is, I stream in the morning, so most of my audience is like on the western side. It's the morning time for them.
Yeah, I gotta work in the morning.
So it's kind of fine. There will be people dropping by. It's really funny that nobody wants to talk in here. But either way, it's
Yeah.
it's the same thing. It's like this is why I'm changing format of streaming. I'm just going to do vertical streaming at this point. I'm not going to do like this type because I'm doing a podcast like this. It's more meaningfully for my comic rather than like for the audience. And also I get times to hang out with people. This is a good thing.
Yeah.
Either way,
I
speaking
mean,
about
we don't
hanging out,
really.
it's been long enough.
We don't really hang out that much. I mean, we rarely interact.
Yeah, that's the thing. I always like hang out in the lobby chat, but nobody drops in.
Yes. Yeah, most likely occupy RRL.
Yeah, most
Even
people
though
either
after-
occupy RL or like I also in Lepa I also drop in there a lot. A lot of people say they got intimidated by me. I was like, am I that scary?
I think you're a senpai, so.
Like senpai doesn't eat people, It's like I've been streaming for ages. I just treat people everyone the same. Actually, my problem is I treat everyone the same. It's like
Is that? I don't think that's it.
it's like that is like high level, like basically I treat old people the same way as I treat young people. I treat everyone the same way. So I have no hierarchy systems when I talk to people.
Would you treat a 4-year-old or like a 5-year-old this way?
Kind of, actually. I have no hierarchy system when I talk to them. I will tell them, explain it in a way that basically
They can understand.
I just love to talk, so I over-explain stuff a lot. So even I talk to like a 4 or 5 years old, I still like talk in a very logical sense when I talk to them. This is why, in a way, I am good with kids because I don't do kids talk. I treat them like I treat them normally. They treat me normally.
Surprising, because I am surrounded by 4 to 6 years old because I daycare work. I have to go. If you don't finish your homework, then you don't sleep. If you don't finish your food, you don't need to play.
Well, for me, like all the kids like around me behave very well. I'm not sure it's because how I treat them or like they just very automatic. Like I always love to teach kids. I guess that is like the part of things I do. It's like all the kids I've been like communicated with, they all are kind of like very disciplined.
Then that's good. Okay, the daycare I'm at is just chaotic.
Because here's the thing, I do try to like I was my ambitious back in the day. Like and anyone like want to be a doctor, want to be a scientist, all those kind of things. I actually was trying to become a teacher.
Oh, I did not want to be a teacher.
But I get D in my Malay in SPM. I lost the privilege to get a teaching license.
Ah. What did I get? I think I got a C. Hence why I am just a daycare teacher.
In SPM, D is still pass, but you still can go to university. But the problem is you need to take extra class, just that.
My sejarah got E leh. I ngam pasok.
E is passed?
Yeah.
Back then you have to go, you need to get C.
Back then, for my time, E is passed already. You don't get an F, then that's fine.
We just started implement the system that if you fail a sejarah, you're fucked. So you have to get C. If you didn't get C, you get a D. You basically same as like getting fail in Malay.
Did back then have like the open book for sejarah?
Yes, it does have. They
Uh-huh.
Mine is like the first year they start implement that. And
Okay,
they
so-
also decided to screw us over by changing how the pendidikan moral is going to like functions.
For my year, I think I was the second last year to get to experience the open book exam. Because
Ah.
the year after and the year after that, they don't get that anymore.
For me, it's
So my
like
SPM.
I'm the first batch for everything that changes, and the pendidikan moral I really fucking hate it because like here's the thing. Usually, you just memorize everything about pendidikan moral, even like your entire 5 year from Form 1 to Form 5 is teaching you to memorize the EC and then the basically it's like the EC and like something else. It's been like ages for me to study. I kind of forgot, but still, you just have to remember two type of things. So if they give you EC and moral, so you just have to like remember all the EC and then remember all the moral. They literally have cards for you to kind of like just memorize everything is done. So if you see that like EC that's similar to like that situation, you need to write down the EC and then write down the moral. Done. You just copy and paste. But my batch, all the teachers do not know. They actually stealthily change how the exam going to work. So I'm the first batch who is confusingly been tossed at like, because my Malay is not that good, I can't read Malay that well. So I was really bad at essay writing. Guess what? They changed the entire thing into essay writing and creative essay writing.
Completely fucked.
I am completely fucked because I just know how to write EC and moral into it. They didn't even show me a proper question and show me a proper situation. They just show you a gosh dang dead elephant without the tusk, and the question is, seeing this picture, what do you feel?
Huh?
And then do you know how much mark that is?
20?
50.
50? Brother.
I was like, the fuck I need to write in there? Do I need to write like a super long sad story about a baby elephant? Do I need to recite the entire Dumbo from like Disney story into it? Like what the fuck do you expect me to write in there to get 50 mark?
Okay, stating that you're sad, you're mad, and thinking that it's illegal, and then
Yeah, you can
doesn't
just write those
even-
things. How many things you can write
yeah,
to
it
get
doesn't
50
even
mark?
round up to 50.
They give me 3 fucking page. 3 fucking empty page. What I need to write in there?
Brother.
Like, do I need to say like I hate the poacher so much I decided to dress like an elephant at night and then start punching poacher? I am the night. I am Everman. And then have to start to write the entire adventure, and then I have to get like a sidekick call himself Parrot. And then start walking in the African like Amazon area, start punching like in the night, like going around everywhere punching like poachers for fun. Because I'm justice.
Got so mad they had to wear a elephant outfit and then read Dumbo story for every night before you sleep.
Like, I was like, seriously, what they want me to write in there? And then I go like, I can't write any shit in here. I need to look at the second page. The second page is the National Cup. Like, you know, like the thing, like the National Cup is not the like green color thing, like the bronze statues with the flag and a bunch of people from the World War II era. Like the Japanese like occupied time, I think, like the statue like for them to fought bravery for stuff like that. So it's basically a national treasures. And then the question is, you see these statues, what do you feel? 40 mark.
Where's the other 10?
The other 10 is like the random like stupid question that 2 marks per questions.
The
basically 5 useless.
Pemahaman.
Yeah, it's basically all those kind of things. So those are like that. I get 5 questions from that, and then like the rest is like that. You see like that statues. What do you feel? What do I fucking feel? Deaf to the Japanese? What do you want me to write in there? It's a fucking national. It's a fucking national statues. I can't say anything that I can get to jail. You know.
Is it freaking moral or history right now?
Yeah, it's a fucking history channel or like moral channel. Like, am I taking a moral exam? I have no idea what the fuck I'm looking at. I look at the fucking statues. What do I feel? I only can say I feel proud. What else I can say to get 40 fucking mark?
But
I was not from that era. I was not in the war. What do you fucking expect me to write in there?
oh.
If I'm good in Malay, I can at least bullshit something in there. I'm not good in Malay. I can't even make up stories in there.
Stories, not storying.
I basically just like, you know what? I'm going to hand in blank paper. I immediately like slap the entire like exam book. Like it's, you know, they clip it like a book at that point. It's like super thick because they want you to write a lot of stuff. So I slammed it on the floor and then went ahead go to sleep. The teacher was like, the exam like teachers was like curious like why I do that. He picked it up like, what's wrong? Why are you doing this? I'm basically like a kid throwing tantrum at that time. And then she started to like flip the page. Even the teachers were like, huh? Even teacher didn't know they changed the content of the exam paper.
How about other students?
Everyone already in despair mode. I am super despair mode.
I mean, well, is that not what the teacher is gonna expect?
Even the teacher do not expect this kind of questions.
Brother. GG.
Nobody expect. All my friends do not expect that too. Even they have like the, you know, like those kind of stupid tuition class that say like guarantee you get A because they have insider informations. They know what question come out. You just have to remember those shit. Even they don't have that information.
Let's see.
The exam paper just swapped like content for no reasons out of nowhere. Even I caught by surprise. Everyone caught by surprise.
You know how every year, I think it happens to every batch of SPM students. Like right after, not every paper, right after the exam, they would be like, "Oh my god, the questions got leaked. Everybody's gonna retake." And then they're just gonna bullshit about it.
This is bullshit. Everyone know what the exam question is going to be. They leak that shit like no tomorrow to every single tuition like centers. Why? Because they earn way more money from that bribery more than like actual like teacher salary.
Yeah, every year they're gonna say like, "Oh, it got leaked," and then gotta retake, but then it never happens.
Because it's always leaked every single year. They never not leak. I would be surprised that they actually got things wrong.
One thing that I don't understand from like how they get the papers out is like what the
Not
teacher
get the
teach you
pictures
just
out.
put it.
The teachers are the one that leak it.
No, like the questions, like how they put it
the
out.
internal staff is the teachers. Those teachers leak the shit out of it.
Yeah, but then some teachers don't get the memo, and then they would give like wrong wrong stuff to the students.
This is why it's like not that. It's like normal teachers do not know what the exam question is going to be. They only know like which chapter is going to like surrounding at. It's going to be like maybe like this topic, just that. But the teachers that know exactly what question is going to come out, what answer you need to give them, they actually sell all those like information to like tuition centers.
Because for my STPM, because I studied from 6, my STPM I took history class, and history is all in Malay. My Malay is not particularly great and is not bad. But if you want me to, I would say, you want me to memorize from the whole textbook about like history of different countries, history of Islam, and then history of Malaysia. Brother, my time when I have STPM, the teacher kind of like scope out, oh, it's probably gonna be this area, this area, this area. Okay, I followed what the teacher said. Okay, I studied this part, that part. None of them came out at the paper.
Because teachers generally don't know that shit. The teachers who know that shit is actually they working inside like the making question like centers for like the exam thing, the important stuff. So general teachers actually don't know jack shit. The tuition people know a lot of things because they got insider informations. This is why I really hate tuition centers. They earn a lot of money from like, you know, a month like maybe like 300 to 600 each student. Do you know how much money they get if they have like 90 students or like 100, 200 students?
Yeah, I never gotten into tuition when I got to like Form 6 because it's just too high, a bit of a high level.
Not like too high level. The problem is like too expensive. Why? Because they need more money to bribe the shit out of the teachers. They're going to leak the paper answer to them.
Yeah, so I got fucked. The format is kind of dumb as well. They give you like 8 questions, and you have to write like 4 essays in like 2 or 3 hours. All just about the history of it, and you have to follow the textbook and just kind of write out the point there. I cannot. I think I slept through the 2 or 3 hours. I looked at the questions, I kind of write a few sentences, I just slept through it.
Thank God I watch like Crash Course History. I actually are very like history savvy persons. Technically,
in Malay, how?
yeah, if I need to write in English, I can write everything. But if you want me to write in Malay, I can't. So I will.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
the thing. Sometimes I was so rebellious. I know the answer in English. I actually write it in English. I don't give a shit.
But then the thing that sucks is being a passing only student, I need to aim to get 2 GPA in order to get into university or whatever. Okay, minimum 2 pointer. I got 1.75 because I failed my history.
Well, technically my my diploma, my first year was like 1.7. I managed to climb up because I didn't go to science stream, so I don't know physics. I don't have maths. I am in like accounting IT account class. So I don't have additional math, I don't have physics, all those kind of stuff, and I went to study diploma on engineering. So I got a very bad grade, and then after like the first exam, and then I slowly learn how to do like DXDY additional math stuff, this and that other stuff, and then I climbed back up to 3.0 at the end of my like diploma semesters.
Yep. No, I just kept it at 1.75. I even retook the exam. I just no. At that point, I just told my mom like, yeah, no, I'm tired of studying. I'm just not gonna. Because when before I got into Form 6, I didn't want to get into Form 6 because
if
I'm
you
from
know where
Sabah.
you want to study, actually you just go to straight up diploma. It's way better than go to Form 6.
Yeah, exactly. Because my SPM, I have the results. I can go up to college. Okay, I can just go straight to uni. But my mom, she was like, "Oh, you're only like 18 or 19. We're not really I say we're not really too sure if we wanted to let you go KL by yourself to study." So I'm stuck at Sabah. I'm stuck at Sabah for like until this year. They let me come here and work. So yeah, I wanted to get into MMU. I wanted to study multimedia because I like editing and stuff. But yeah, that's that. I ended up being a daycare teacher instead.
Well, for me,
When I was a kid, my ambition was to be a what's that called? Vet doctor.
Pharmacist.
Pharmacist? No. Pet for pets. The veterinary doctors.
You mean like just like general doctors or surgery doctors or emergency doctors?
Doctors for cats and dogs.
Oh, veterinarian.
Yeah.
They call veterinarian for like pet doctors.
Oh yeah, veterinary is the place, but
yeah, pet doctor is called veterinarian.
I was close enough. Yeah, I ended up being a daycare teacher, but it is what it is.
Well, I went to studies because my hand is screwed up. I used to want to become an artist, and my left hand. I used to draw with my left hand, and some things like ganglion like happened on my left hand. So I have nerve damage on my left hand, so I end up cannot draw anymore. So I gave up and then start writing, doing sci-fi writing and stuff. And then they say like, you actually write really good like science stuff. You should study engineering. And then I went to study engineering. And then after I finished like my diploma in engineering, I go to my degree in engineering. But the problem is, even though I get 4.0, I actually got actual 4.0 for hard work. Being like very practical persons, know what the heck I'm doing. But I've been so unlucky. I have to team up with a lot of people who is only like remember everything, do an exam, get a 4.0, forgot everything next semesters. Those kind of people. So basically, they practically don't do jack shit. So I have to carry like
so
a
they
lot
only
of
remember it for the exam.
Yeah. So I have to do a lot of like, because engineering is a very project based. No matter how smart you are, that remember everything, if you can't really like use it properly, or you just forgot everything the next semester, it's just not going to help you. So I have to do everything myself. Because I want to get a scholarship, you have to maintain 4.0 for like 3 semesters to actually like get a scholarship. So I work my ass off just to like get a scholarship. And because I'm so bad luck, every single member I encounters are all really incompetent people, despite their 4.0 student. So I have to carry out like the entire project for straight up like 2 long semesters. And I basically sleep deprived so many times because there are so many like irresponsible like member in the project. It's basically like I give them some jobs to do, simple jobs that I don't even have to teach them. To be honest, it's a very simple job. It's like programming stuff or like some calculations. Just do one formula calculations for
Then
straight up 3 weeks, and then last minute we have to hand into lectures. They will call me in the middle of the night. I didn't do it. How to do this?
Rather.
Happens to me every single semester on every single like project I have to do. So I basically sleep deprived. I literally solid like only sleep 1-2 hour almost every day. And there's a few times I literally did not sleep for 2 days straight. And I fainted twice from overexhaustion. It's not exactly fainted, it's more like I walked halfway, I fell asleep and then hit the floor, you know? So it happened to me twice. Technically it's fainting. And first time I'd be like, oh shit, it's like my health is like getting worse and worse at this point. I'm forcing myself in a bad way. And then the second time I fainted, I'd be like, nope, if I keep doing this, I'm going to die. So I quit study engineering despite being 4.0, abandoned my study and went to 3D animations. But apparently, my medical conditions starting to acting up. So in a way, I think I used to be normal. The really like I overwork myself in my overwork myself like around the time when I in engineering messed something up. So
that's when your health starts going down.
That's when my like body functions is basically like my body not listening to me. It's a very scary thing for a lot of people actually. Try to think you try to move your hand, it's just like you want to move left, it just move right. It's literally functioning like that. It's like my body do not listen to me more and more and more. Like it's a very scary thing. And yeah, like and then it escalate. Even though I finished my 3D animation like all the semester study, I didn't finish my final year project because my condition got worse. And I have to go to see a doctor, and the doctor keep gaslighting the shit out of me. And then I'll be like, you know what? I have to quit the study. Even though I finished the study, I just didn't finish my final year project. But still at the end, I wasted a shit tons of money. I abandoned engineering study. I abandoned my 3D animation study. I basically spent a shit tons of money. Actually, I still own PTPDN money. I haven't paid a single cent yet.
Oh my god.
Because I never work due to like the medical stuff.
True.
So I never pay a single cent.
Yeah, I think there was news regarding on like people not paying PTPTN.
Yeah, they will blacklist you. You cannot get out of the country. I can't get out from my house. Who the fuck can?
How the fuck are you going to get out of the country when you can't get out of the house?
Yeah. That's the thing.
But yeah. What time is it?
Yeah, time flies. We should actually stop. But yeah, that's like the things like about study and stuff. It's like that. It's just convoluted.
Deep lore.
Good conversation we have here. Good vibe. Good hangout. Maybe we can like do something in the futures. But yeah, really, like if you do anything like you need like a guy, like just not really like playing games, it's like reading stuff. It's like you need a guy there. You can call me. I can definitely be the guy who do the reading.
Bad. I just fall asleep in the background.
So either way, yeah. Like you can off now, so I can do the closing myself.
Bet.
Okay, you can say goodbye to the chat. Despite I don't think I have one.
It's okay. It's a format. So I'll be signing off now. Bianchi Kuro, the mafia boss, is gonna be off. If you guys wanna get any updates from me, I'll be on my Twitter, despite being on the on hiatus on Twitch. But yeah, I'll see you guys anytime soon. So yeah, thank you for having me. I had a great talk, and I wish Kire you have a great night. Thank you for inviting me.
Alright then. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Bum.
Alright, that's will be my podcast chat, I guess. It's a very long chat. I'm a yappy person. I love to yap. So I end up doing lots of yapping. Shouldn't be doing that actually. It's a very bad habit. Anyway, this is why I changed myself to much more reading format. Also tired. Sorry I didn't respond to you, but usually I have guests, I more attend to the guests rather than a chat. Because it's the content you here to watch, not chatting with me, I guess. Let's hope it's not that. Anyway, yeah, that's that. And you know what? I'm actually going to improve a little bit of the stream thingy before I end the stream. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, having this up here. And then select transform and center them horizontally. Good. Anyway, it's going to be end of stream. I'm tired, you tired, everyone tired. Everyone want to fall asleep? Yes. Thank you very much for watching, and as always guys, stay healthy, stay safe. Until next time, stay tuned on the next stream. Bye bye.